I'm gonna keep on dancing. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Brony Club. All right, here we go, everybody. So it's the Michael Garza show. We're here. We're live. We're large. And we're in charge. We're almost to 10,000 subs, everybody. We're so close to 10,000 subs. We got Eric Von Eric. What up, dude? My brony bro. What's up, my pink brony bro, dude? We got many fans of the show. The Pink Brony Bros. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. It's good to see you, Eric Von Eric. Give me just in one moment. We're almost to 10K, you guys. We're so close. I'm a little nervous. I'm definitely nervous, you know. This is amazing. Give me 1 second, though, my pink brony bros. Okay, does it sound better now? How does the sound? Sounds better? Okay. All right. All right. Let's go, dude. Just want to let you know that we're doing it, man. We're at 9,964 subs. Once again, we're at 9,964 subscribers. I can't believe we're here, man. 'Cause I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready for what's to come? No, I said, are you ready? Yeah. And are you ready? Yeah. For what's to come? Hey, Mr. Hero, hold on to this advice. It's good to see you, Annie. It's good to see you, Tiny Lion Gaming. It's good to see you, Eric Von Eric. It's good to see all you guys, man. You're my pink brony bros, and you dance at the gay clubs. Oh, my God. I'm just having fun on the stage in my hooves. I'm wearing a man thong. Hey, thank you so much, Annie, for sharing this. I really appreciate it, my pink brony bro. You're a pink brony bro. All right, so we're going to react to a little bit of our boy Donald J. Trump. Oh, man, Donald Trump's the man, dude. Donald Trump is the GOAT, dude. So Donald Trump warns Iran ships will be eliminated as the blockade begins. Hell yeah. We'll play this here in a second.
All right, now 10:30. 30 have been watching us. We've been waiting for this window. It is open. And a moment ago, President Trump posting this on True Social, writing the following. Iran's...
Oh, we just got a couple more subscribers, everybody. You know what that means? You're a pink brony bro. Give me one moment. So I'm losing my voice a little bit this morning. I just need to drink a little more water and a little more liquids. I'm doing some quick girl math real quick. Okay, we're officially 34 subscribers away from hitting 10,000. Once again, man, we are 34 subscribers away from hitting 10K. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tapping the subscribe button. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does help the channel grow, and we're almost to 10,000 subscribers. So you guys simply subscribing will help us get to the 10K marker during this stream. So I want to say thank you. Beyond thank you. Give me a moment. I can't believe it, man. We're 33 subscribers away. 33 subscribers away from hitting 10K. Can you believe it, man? We're almost there. Who wants to be a part of history? This is Michael Gaze's show, History, right here. It's good to see you, Tiny Lion Gaming. It's good to see everybody here. Annie, you guys are all incredible, man.
Tiny Lion Gaming says, I'm feeling low energy today, but I'm okay. Thanks for your asking, Annie.
Hey, don't forget to drink some water, Tiny Lion Gaming, if you haven't already, man. Hydration's the key.
Navy is laying at the bottom of the sea.
I mean, obviously, eat food, too.
Completely obliterated 158 ships. What we have not hit are their small number of what they call fast attack ships, because we did not consider them much of a threat. Warning, if any of these ships come anywhere close to our blockade, they will be immediately eliminated using the same system of kill that we use against the drug dealers on boats at sea.
Oh, shit, dude. Trump's going ham, dude. Trump is going ham.
It's quick and brutal.
Quick and brutal. P.S. 98.2% of the drugs coming into the U.S. by ocean or sea have stopped. Oh, my God. Hell yeah, dude. No more drugs, dude. We're tired of fentanyl coming through the borders of Mexico. We're tired of fentanyl coming through the coasts, the East Coast. Screw that, bro. Hey, you got to drink that water, man. Sometimes a little hydration gets you going. I got to drink some water here in a second, too. So during the stream, I will end up drinking some water for sure.
P.S. 98.2% of drugs coming to the U.S. by ocean or sea have stopped. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So that was posted a moment ago.
Damn, dude, Donald Trump's killing it. By the way, we're 32 subscribers away, you guys. We're currently sitting pretty at 9,968 subs. Once again, we're sitting pretty at 9,968 subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for taking the time to subscribe to this channel. You guys have made the channel exactly what it needs to be, exactly what I wanted it to be, and honestly, I really couldn't have done it without you guys. The people who come in frequently, you know, like the Tiny Lion Gaming, the Annie, my boy TJ, everybody. You know, you guys are amazing. Ty Lord, Nate Dogg, everybody. I just appreciate all you guys, and it's unreal. You know, I'm actually doing it, and I told everybody that I'm going to keep trying to get to 10K. I'm going to keep really, really trying, and it's been a big deal to me to get to 10K. Getting to 10,000 subscribers is a huge milestone for me. I never thought I'd get this far on YouTube. To be honest, I really wasn't sure.
From the region, we go live to Tel Aviv in the Middle East, and Trey Inks to get the view from there today. Trey, hello.
Yeah, hey, Bill, good morning. The U.S. blockade of Iranian ports is now in effect. The region waits to see how and if the Iranians will respond. U.S. Central Command giving some new details on this blockade, saying the blockade will be enforced impartially against vessels of all.
Tiny Lion Gaming says, Garza, please check the Discord. I have a special surprise for your 10K day.
Okay, all right, I forgot.
Tiny Lion Gaming says, Annie, I made your dream come true.
Nathan also sent a pink brony club. Hold Hold on, just in case there's any wieners on the Discord. I never know when a wiener's showing up on there. Discord. So I don't really do any moderation on there. Let me, Oh my god, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, thank you so much, Tiny Lion Gaming. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, bro. Oh, okay, that just made my day. That just made my day, dude. Thank you so much, brother. Oh my god. This is amazing, dude. What the fuck? I got a 10K plaque. Oh, this is amazing, dude. This is 100%. I just oh, oh, oh. Oh, let's show the one that Nathan made. So this is one that Nathan made in AI. Pink Brony Club. I'm hanging out with a bunch of unicorns and a bunch of shirtless dudes hanging out. Pink Brony Club, dude. This is the Pink Brony Club, bro. This is a dream come true, dude. 10K. This is what 10K looks like. This is what 10,000 subscribers looks like. Oh, I'm not really a brony, bro. I pretend to be a brony, but I love calling everybody a brony, bro. I'm a fake ass brony, dude. I don't know. Is it like stolen valor if you say that you're a brony, but you're not a brony? You know? Is that stolen valor? If you say that you're a brony, but you're not actually a brony? I don't know. How's that work? Okay, we're at 9,968 subscribers. We're only 32 subs away from hitting 10K. That picture right there, I gotta... Hold on. I gotta save that. I gotta save that on my phone and send it to everybody. That's amazing, dude. Holy freaking crap, bro. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, this is amazing. I got to send this to everybody. Give me one moment, everybody. One fucking moment. I'm sending that picture that Tiny Lion Gaming made. I'm sending it to everybody that I know. Fucking love it, dude. You're a pink brony, bro. Give me 1 second, though, you guys. Okay, there we go. I sent that picture to like everybody I know, dude. No, dude, that was really good.
Tiny Lion Gaming says, that looks so real. Looks like a screenshot from a stream yesterday, LMAO.
Hey, thank you, the joiners.
1747 says,
thank you for subscribing, the
well,
joiners.
I just give you
Appreciate
one
it.
more subscriber.
No, it really helps.
Hope you make it to 10K.
I think we'll make it. I think we'll make it to 10K. I think we're pretty close. But thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. Let's see. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost there. At the Pink Brony Club, I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on crapping down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. The Pink Brony Club.
All nations entering or departing Iranian ports and coastal areas, including all Iranian ports on the Arabian Gulf and Gulf of Oman. CENTCOM forces will not impede freedom of navigation for vessels transiting the Strait of Hormuz to and from non-Iranian ports. This critical step by the United States comes after negotiations in Islamabad, Pakistan, finished without a deal. Reports indicate major gaps on the issues of
But big thank you to Tiny Lion Gaming, though. Let's keep watching this stuff.
Strait control and uranium enrichment. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he spoke with Vice President J.D. Vance after the talks.
The explosion came from the American side, which could not tolerate the blatant violation of the agreement to enter negotiations by Iran. The agreement was that the fire stops, and the Iranians immediately open the strait. They did not do it. The Americans could not accept this.
Yeah, and we shouldn't. America should not accept this. If Iran is going to start charging tolls and not allow ships to go freely through the strait, then America has every right at this point to go ham on Iran. Period. End of story.
On Sunday, Netanyahu visited southern Lebanon, where the fight against Hezbollah continues. He was joined by Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz. Today, Hezbollah continued rocket and drone attacks over the border against northern Israel. Now, Bill, right now, the Israeli military has raised the alert level across the country over concerns that Iran may get directly involved in the fight once again, following the closure of the Strait of Hormuz and the blocking of Iranian ports.
Iran is so cooked, dude. I keep telling you guys this. Nobody listens to me. Iran is cooked. They're cooked. And they're cooked. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like the stream. One more time, double tap the screen to like the stream, everybody. We need it.
Wow. Okay, a lot to track. Thank you, Trey. Good to have you on it. Back there, Tel Aviv, Israel. Trey Yates.
So let's bring in Rebecca Heinrich, Senior Fellow at the Hudson Institute. We're 33 minutes into this.
I have a feeling we're going to get to 10,000 before the stream ends, you guys. I have a feeling. Look, we're only 32. We're literally 32 subscribers away from hitting 10K. We're currently sitting pretty at 9,968 subs. Once again, we're at 9,968 subs, everybody. We are close to the goal. admittedly. And I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. We're right there. We're right at the precipice, man.
Blockade. What do you think of the strategy?
I think it's really smart. Dana, I think, Vice President Vance went in and really tried to negotiate in good faith and gave about a dozen hours or more, I think it was, marathon negotiations. And the U.S. side really hasn't changed about what we're demanding. We want a total safe passage to the Strait of Hormuz. We want a complete dismantlement of Iran's illegal nuclear program. We want Iran to stop funding its terrorist proxies. And the Rump regime that discussing with Vice President Vance simply wouldn't concede. And they really...
If you're not going to work with JD Vance, honestly, JD Vance is the man. I don't understand how people could look him in the eye and not be like enamored with his charm. You know what I mean? You take one look at JD Vance and you're like, oh, what is that feeling I have in my nether regions?
Do not have any leverage against the United States. As we've talked about before, Dana, President Trump hasn't even removed a single ground force out of the region. There was a surge of specialized ground forces into the region. None of our...
Look, if you guys love Trump as much as I do, please double tap the screen. If you guys think that JD Vance is the man, double tap the screen. Let's go.
Our Navy forces have left, our Air Force. Meanwhile, the Iranians essentially have no effective Air Force and Navy. And so we're going to try this very limited blockade of Iranian ports. It's going to hurt the Iranians way more than it hurts everybody else. And we're going to see if we can actually get the Iranians to capitulate.
So while you were speaking, I was hoping they would pull it up here. This is what J.D. Vance said are the red lines for America, and we pull up here on the board. You mentioned many of them, including the dismantlement of all nuclear enrichment facilities. But the last one is fully open the Strait of Hormuz, charging no tolls for passage. That would just be back to the status quo ante. But I'm curious, what do you think the Iranians' threshold for pain is in terms of their economy? Because they don't care. One of the reasons there was the protest beforehand is that the economy was in shambles. The people were up in arms. They were upset about it. And the Iranians said, we'll give you an additional $7 a month. Well, that's not going to cut it. So this is going to bring more economic pain to the Iranians. But will the regime actually feel that pain?
I don't know. Here's the thing. I think the regime is... I can't stand the Iranian regime at all. So whatever.
So it's really important that we differentiate between the Iranian people and the Iran regime. So you're really right to do that, Dana. So any threats against things that would affect the Iranian people disproportionately than the Iran regime itself, it's not going to change the behavior of this Rump regime. The only thing that's going to change the behavior of the Rump regime, if anything at all, is threatening their life. So threatening the...
Did she say the Rump regime, or did she mean the Trump regime? I'm trying to figure out what this girl's saying. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna keep on prancing at the Pink Brony Club. Pink Brony Club. I'm up, and my balls are on the floor. Everybody's looking at me, calling me a whore. And I heard that there's a messed up place where all my brony bros can cream pie in my face. I'm having perverted dreams of creaming in Tennessee. Los Santos Monaco, you've been so good to me. To want to make my mama proud. Let's go Nicole's a scene. She sees her brony boy. I know she's gonna scream, God, what have you done? You're a pink brony bro, and you dance at the gear clubs, oh my God. I'm just having fun on the stage in my hooves. I'm wearing a man thong.
The actual regime leaders, the IRGC, which the Israelis have been very effective at fully penetrating into this leadership. There's that, and then there's also just completely cutting off their ability to carry out any kind of attacks at all, which is what I think this blockade against these Iranian ports are going to do, because this is the lifeblood into funding the regime. And again, it's meant to change their behavior, to see if we can get this current rump regime to capitulate and essentially say, okay, we're going to cooperate and be more pragmatic.
Oh, she's saying rump regime. Okay, that makes sense.
Then I would suspect the United States is going to resume carrying out.
I thought she was like having trouble saying Trump, so I thought she was saying rump. I was like, okay.
Their attacks to create more pressure and pain against the regime to get more compliant leadership in place.
Okay, and then we have 1 minute left. So Israel is continuing to target Hezbollah. This has also been
We got Chris Rule in the house. We got Uncle Chris. We got Annie and Uncle Chris, man. Hell yeah.
issue of contention in the negotiations. Watch here from Danny Donat.
We have no beef with Lebanon. On the contrary, we want to see a sovereign Lebanon, and we have a mutual enemy that's fighting the sovereignty of Lebanon, which is Hezbollah. So we are welcoming the talks, the negotiations, but we know that the Lebanese government, they are very weak, and hopefully, they will have the courage to confront Hezbollah.
So the Israelis
Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see.
They're saying we're not going to leave these terrorists on the border, but that is a bone of contention that the Iranians have because they support them.
Which is really interesting because Iran has contended for years and years that they do not support Hezbollah. But clearly, part of the U.S. goal in Epic Fury is for the Iran regime to stop supporting its proxies. Hezbollah has been one. Vice President Vance has been clear that was not a condition for the United States to implement our ceasefire. So Israel can continue to take out Hezbollah in Lebanon. And by the way, the Lebanese government has said that the Iranian ambassador there was persona non grata. So we need to separate Hezbollah from Lebanon. I would suspect these attacks to continue again on the part of Israel aside because they can't afford to let Hezbollah continue to exist there, Dana.
Rebecca, love having you. Thank you so much for this.
I'm undecided on it, man. Let's see. Trump. Let's put White House. Okay, let's just put Trump. Okay. Brian Tyler Cohen is such a chud, dude. This guy sucks. This guy's a loser. Let's keep going. I don't like Brian Tyler Cohen. That guy's awful. Let's see here. Okay, Trump makes a statement. All right.
Yeah, I do. They're a bunch of crooked people. You're talking about with respect to all of the things that they put against me? Yeah. Well, it's come out that in so many different ways. Thank you very much for that question. I appreciate it. But in so many different ways, the election was rigged. The 2020 election was rigged. We found that out. What you just said is just a piece of that.
Agreed.
It's a big piece, but minor, relatively speaking, compared to what they did. They cheated on the election. They cheated on the vote. They cheated in every way possible, and it's the only way we got an incompetent man to be a president. And he was an incompetent man. Many of the things that we're talking about, even including this would have been settled a long time ago.
Yeah, Biden's the worst, dude. Honestly, I'm really glad that Biden's no longer in office. I'm glad we did not get Harris and Walz, dude. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, worst presidential ticket of all time. That would have been worse. You guys may hate Trump. I get it, all you leftists. But I think you guys would have hated America even more under Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Trust me on this one. Believe you me, man.
Not now. and it should have been settled by other presidents. But the election was a rigged election. We can't let that happen to our country.
It's concealment of exculpatory information. What should happen?
Well, it's a very serious charge against them and the Democrats. They cheat. They can't get elected with their policy. So their policy is no good. They want to have, open borders. They want to have men playing in women's sport. Do you think that?
Yep. That's true.
Men should play in women's sports?
I really don't have an opinion on that.
You don't, I'll bet
No,
you do.
No, I'm here about
Pizza.
no tax on tips.
Yeah.
No, that's smart of her because I mean, if she's doing DoorDash and stuff like that, she doesn't want to. I don't think she wants to. I get it. I mean, my opinion. I think my opinion aligns with Trump on that one. I align with Trump heavily on that one.
Your understanding, Mr.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Is it your understanding that during this period of time, while the U.S. has instituted this naval blockade, that oil companies will be able to send their oil tankers through the strait, get more oil out from this area?
Yeah, I think they're going to be doing very well there, and I think they're doing very well here. A lot of tankers are coming up here. They're coming in empty and out full. And we have a great capacity to take care of that business.
Ma'am, may we know your name, please? Have you delivered to the White House before?
I have not. My name is Sharon Simmons.
And are the White House good tippers? Do you know?
Wait.
Potentially. Yes, very.
Mr. President, can I ask you something
That's
about
great.
That was a fucking G move, dude. You see that? Fucking whips out some 20s and shit. What a fucking G, dude. That was a pimp move. Yeah. Do I tip well? Yeah, dude. Bitch. That was awesome, dude. Trump's the man, dude. Trump's just the GOAT, dude. Like, I don't know. Trump's the man. That was awesome. It just like fucking pulls out a few 20s and 100s and shit and just like, here you go. Holy fuck, man. Trump really is a top G, though, dude. Top G. Top G. I love his mannerisms, dude. I love Trump, dude. Trump's the man. I think most people agree with me that Trump is the man, though.
Thank you. You reminded me.
Mr. President, one on Cuba, sir. You previously said that you had no problem with countries sending fuel to Cuba after previously promising to tariff them. What happened? What changed?
Well, we're going to see with Cuba. Cuba's another story. Cuba's been a terribly run country for a long time. It's got a bad system. It's been very oppressive, as you know. And we have a lot of great Cuban Americans, all of whom just about voted for me.
Yeah.
And they were treated very badly. In many cases, family members have been killed. They've been beaten up and mugged, and terrible things happened in Cuba. And Cuba's a failing nation. And we're
It is. It is.
And we may stop.
No, Cuba is absolutely failing 100%. 100%, dude. Cuba is absolutely 100% failing. And what will Trump do? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Trump's the man either way, but we'll see.
By Cuba after we're finished with this. But Cuba is a nation that was just been horribly run for many years by Castro.
You said raise up.
Housing regulator Bill Pulte. Regarding those two recent referrals for Letitia James for insurance fraud, do you know if federal prosecutors have evidence to charge?
Well, I don't know. I know she's a very corrupt person.
Get her, Trump. Get her. Letitia James. She was awful, dude. Wasn't she the DA that created those phony baloney charges against him, the 34 counts or whatever? Trump's the man, dude. I am so sick of terrible, terrible people trying to take this man down for no reason. They just don't like him. They don't like him because, yeah, he is arrogant. He is confident. Okay. Is that why you want to take him down? I don't know. Trump's the man. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome to reality. Fuck yeah, dude.
Welcome to reality, says. Like and subscribe if Trump is your president.
Yeah, if Trump's your president, I love Trump. Dude, I'm honestly a Trump fanboy, so like if you guys love Trump as much as I do, I hope you guys subscribe to the channel, man, because I love Trump. I think he's the man. I love you, Larson Christopher. I just want to give a shout out to Larson Christopher, man. Love you, bro. Love you, my pink brony, bro.
And you're talking about the so-called Attorney General of New York. She's a very corrupt person. That's been proven now. And I know I have nothing to do with it, but they're looking at things all over the place, more than one state concerning her and concerning people like Comey, who's a dirty cop.
Comey, yeah, exactly, dude. Letitia James and James Comey, dude. I agree with Trump wholeheartedly on this shit, dude. God damn. I'm so sick of these woke people going after Trump, bro. I'm sick of it. I really am a Trump fanboy, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed to say I'm a Trump fanboy. And you know what? Iran doesn't have a chance in this war. Sorry. Thank you, Larson Christopher. Love you, brony.
Comey's a dirty cop, and dirty cops are bad. Nobody likes the police more than me, the law enforcement more than me, but Comey's a totally dirty cop, and we're not gonna stand for it. Yeah.
Dude, I love it when Trump trash talks, dude. He's the man, dude. Argue the facts? Yeah, I am arguing the facts. Trump is being treated like shit for no reason. Trump is being treated like crap by the mainstream media for zero justifiable reasons.
The UFC fight that's happening at the White House this summer, the UFC typically numbers those fights consecutively, but should they...
Trump is the GOAT, dude.
UFC 1776?
That's a good idea. I'll tell that to Dana White. I like that idea. I will say I've been involved with a lot of big events. I've never had an event that's had more interest than the UFC fight that we have right at the front door. Right there, they're going to start building about a 4,500 seat arena. And then in the back, at the Ellipse, we're going to have maybe 100,000, 50 to 100,000 people, I guess. They're building tremendous stages, and we're going to have massive screens of the fight. And it's a very popular sport. But I have never been involved, because of the White House and everything. There's a lot of reasons for it, but we're having a fight at the White House on June 14th, and we're going to have an arena built right at the front door. And if you want, is your husband up to coming? You're there? Does he like UFC?
He might.
If he's feeling good, we'll make sure you come, okay?
That would be wonderful.
That's
Thank
better
you.
than the tip I just gave you. That's a lot better. But no, if he's feeling good, right? Yeah. Is he doing okay? Is he going to be okay?
He's doing very well. He's doing very well. He actually, during the process, he wrote a book. And
go ahead, give him the name. Maybe you'll say.
He hasn't had it published yet, but it's a book on humility, and his name is Leo, and he's just
good guy.
Doing good. He's doing great.
How long are you married?
We have been married for 6 years.
Oh,
but we've, like most people, we've been together for over 10. So
that's very good. Yeah. Well, that's.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, it's good. I like hearing about good marriages and stuff. That's amazing.
Right, let's say hello to him. He's going to be good. Okay, he's going to get better, and he's going to be good.
Yes, sir.
Good. Yes, well, I want to thank you all, and I especially want to thank you for being here.
Well, I want to thank you for the no tax on tips. It has helped my family out immensely.
Yeah, no tax on tips is amazing, especially when I'm doing delivery driving, man. It makes things that much easier knowing that I'm not going to get taxed on those tips. I love it. Because the majority of your pay when you're doing delivery driving is tips. But when you don't have to get taxed on those tips, it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like the government taking my tip money, dude. I don't like them taking any amount of my tip money. I still think that taxation is theft. At the end of the day, massive taxation is theft. And, yeah.
And I definitely appreciate it. Thank you.
The one thing that I just in leaving, we've had more good press for a change, having to do with the fact that people are receiving more money from their tax refunds than they ever thought possible. We had a man the other day got $5,000. Another one got $7,000. They weren't expecting anything like this, and it's because of the great big beautiful bill. And that's why you came, and I really appreciate it. And tell your husband to get better.
I will.
And if he's feeling good, you'll come up and you'll watch that fight.
All right.
June 14th.
I appreciate it.
Heck
right.
yeah, dude.
Thank you.
It's happening in June? Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Any update on
Thank you.
DOJ, though,
Thank
Mr.
you.
President? You went to leave DOJ. Any update on who you went to leave DOJ? Who you did an
Well, I think Todd, thus far, is doing a fantastic job. I will say that. He's a great lawyer. I know that because he's been with me a long time. And so far, he's doing a great job. But we have incredible people in the DOJ, getting better all the time. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Dude, Trump's the GOAT, dude. That's the greatest president of all time right there, dude. The GOAT. The greatest
Small wiener
of
gang.
all time, bro. Greatest president of all time, bro.
Larson Christopher says, yet all you TDS crybabies cannot articulate a clear idea on how to make things better.
Oh, yeah.
Just complain about the boogeyman. Annie01200 says, True Larson.
All they could say, though, all these people can say is that the orange man is bad. The orange man is bad. Ooh. Just in, Trump vows Iran blackmail will not be allowed.
Welcome back to Fox News. So we are awaiting the president, who is set to speak live from the White House.
Oh, by the way, we just got a couple more subscribers. I didn't even notice. You guys snuck in there. You guys snuck in through my back door. We're at 9,971 subs now. 9,971 subscribers, which means we're officially 29 subscribers away from hitting 10K. 29 subs away from hitting 10,000 subscribers. Hey, let's give a shout out to Santhia Vara for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much, Santhia. Small wiener gang. I do want to check on my boy, by the way. There's a cool dude. I can't remember what his name is. Clown TV. There's a guy called Clown TV. I want to see if his channel's still going. I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, Clown TV, baby. Should I join the Clown TV membership, by the way? So you could be a clown, a pimp, an OG, a master. That's so funny. Everybody loves Clown TV, man. I love this guy. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's copying me. I did that one of the streams. Holy shit.
Small wiener
I love
gang.
Clown TV, dude. He's the man. Hey, we just got another subscriber. Thank you so much. I want to give a shout out to the Monkey Man. Thank you for subscribing, my pink brony bro. Let's put your name back up on the board here.
Small wiener gang.
Chris Rule is saying Garza, Iran is getting
Chris
bombed.
Rule 17
Iran dropped
says,
the deal.
Garza, Iran is getting bombed. Iran dropped the deal and said the deal is a no-go.
Is that happening right now? Are they getting bombed right now? Or is that just basically your conclusion? Like, do you, I think Iran's screwed. The reason that Iran's screwed is they're not willing to work with the U.S. in any capacity. And because they're not willing to work with the U.S. in any way, they're kind of screwing themselves over at the end of the day.
Moment. Now, here's what we don't know. We're not sure what exactly he's speaking on in terms of topics, but we do know that he just wrote moments ago on Truth Social, 34 ships went through the Strait of Hormuz yesterday.
34 ships went through the Strait of Hormuz yesterday? Hell yeah, dude, which is by far the highest number since the foolish closure began. Trump, dude.
By far the highest number since this foolish
Trump's the frickin' man, dude.
closure began. Now, what's on your screen right now is the president. This is a live shot of the side of the Oval Office.
Oh, shit. We got another subscriber. We're at 9,972 subs. You know what that means? We're now officially 28 subscribers away from hitting 10,000. 28 subs away from hitting 10K. Can you believe it?
He's speaking to a woman.
McDonald's delivery.
Yeah, a young woman there who's just delivered.
The Strait of Hormuz is basically open. Yeah, my boy got some DoorDash, though, dude. My boy was like, I want some fucking Big Macs, bro. Let's get some Mickey D's on the White House credit card.
McDonald's, and I hope she is.
I'm okay with my tax dollars paying for paying for Donald Trump's McDonald's DoorDash. I legitimately am. I think McDonald's is amazing.
Tipped very well, I'm sure she is.
I am super in love with McDonald's. McDonald's breakfast is otherworldly.
An incredible, of course, testament to the president, as always, caring for his staffers in the best way that they always love, which is a McDonald's.
She's not going to forget that delivery.
No.
Okay,
Neither are we.
She has no idea national news.
Because, Emily, we
look,
do
it
know
says
the media
Grandma.
are not far away. Can we hear any of what they're saying? Let's watch and listen.
We call it the great big beautiful bill. We should call it the great big beautiful tax cut bill because it's tremendous amounts of money. And that's overtime. That's also on Social Security, as you know.
Yes.
And it's pretty amazing.
Yes, it is.
Well, you're really nice. Would you like to do a little news conference with me with these people? These are not the nicest people. They're not nice like you. You know that, right?
Dude, it's crazy. I don't think she was expecting this to happen. I mean, maybe it was all staged. I have no idea. But I think, like, legitimately looking at her face, I think she's just as shocked as anybody. And she's in this position like, whoa, I'm hanging out with the president, delivering DoorDash to President Trump. How fucking cool is that, dude? Oh, man. How cool is that, brother? Hey, oh my God, we just got more subscribers, everybody. We're at 9,974 subs. Once again, we're at 9,974 subscribers, man. Holy crap. We're now 26 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subs. 26 subs away from hitting 10K. Amazing. Truly, truly amazing. 26 subscribers away from hitting 10K. Hey, T-Tech. To the managers at T-Tech, the higher-ups at T-Tech, you guys are terrible. To my team lead, to my previous team lead that I had to deal with at T-Tech, go screw yourselves. Give me 1 second, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Give me just a few moments. Give me a few more moments, everybody. I'm doing something real quick. So you guys got to give me a few seconds. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to call up somebody. And it's I'm actually going to call up. I keep it secret here. I'll try to remember what that number was. And it's in the calling history too. Hold on. Give me a few moments, you guys. Well, that's weird. Oh, I know. Hold on. I'm trying to figure something out, you guys. Sorry about that. Well, I'm trying to look at the history of this. I'll let you guys talk amongst yourselves. Sorry about that. I'm trying to do something interesting. I don't know if I can figure this out, though. Oh, man. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. What about... Hold on. I'm trying to look at the outbound for this. Text now is very confusing. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Give me one more second. Maybe not one more second. That's going to take a while. Hold on. Damn it, you guys. Ugh. It's going to take a second. We'll figure this out together. Anyway, while I'm looking into this, I want to say this. Trump is on the right track. You know, whatever. Well, oh, here we go. I found the number. Oh, my God. I think I found the number. Hold on. I'm going to call... well, I want to make a phone call real quick. See what happens. All right. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. It's still monetized. We just don't I just don't play commercials on here, so I want to give the fans the best experience. We're kind of funded through super chats and gifts anyway on live stream, so shorts make me some money. No, I'm just trying to I'm trying to make a call real quick. I'm not letting you guys hear the call, obviously. I'm making a call in celebration. Okay, here we go. Hello. I'm trying to figure out some of the kind of the enrollment stuff. I'm a little new to this. But it's all good. It's all good. Sorry about that. I had to call. I decided to call the. I just decided to make a call. I'm not gonna. It's basically me saying, essentially I did it. Kind of an in-your-face sort of moment, but yeah, it was one of those in-your-face sorts of moments. I was able to do that. It was pretty cool. Yeah, no, so the show is still monetized. I intentionally don't monetize the live streams anymore because I do want to give the viewer a good experience. I may change my mind in the future, though. So there may be a point where you guys do see some ads during a live stream. So keep that in mind. That may still happen because, if I'm a little bit desperate for money, I may have to put down some ads, is all I'm saying. But we're still monetized. Like I said, I intentionally don't monetize my live streams. Okay, we're back. We're ready to attack, and we're kicking butt. We're ready to go, dude.
I'll do whatever you ask me to do, sir.
So the no tax on tips is something special, right?
It's very special.
And that's one
No, I think it's great that he does that, man. The no tax on tips thing. That's amazing.
that really pertains to you more than anything else.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes.
fantastic. And so it's such an honor to meet you. And I think you voted for me, do you think?
Maybe.
Yeah. I heard you're a great supporter. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll put this over here. And why don't we have a news conference with the president?
Okay.
Want to do it?
Sure.
You don't have to say too much. I think they're looking about Hormuz Strait.
Dude, he is the man of the people, dude. Trump is the man of the people. Straight up. He's willing to have a DoorDash driver hang out with him during a press conference. How cool is that? Dude, what a stud. This makes me, the left tells me that this guy's the devil and this guy's a demon. I think that's stupid. Oh, God, Tim, don't put that
Tim
juju
Smith
out there. No, don't
says,
say that. Don't say that.
Why don't get a sponsor like Adam Livingston?
I mean, here's the thing. If Adam Livingston paid me $10,000 to tell people to check out his channel, sure. I mean, as long as I could say whatever I wanted about him, I'd be like, hey, go check out Adam Livingston. He's a piece of crap. He did give me $10,000 though, but he's trying to drain your bank account by encouraging you to get into a gambling crypto scheme, Ponzi scheme, digital Ponzi. I mean, we all know that cryptocurrency is a Ponzi scheme. Am I right? Am I right? Come on. In our heart of hearts, I think we're aware that cryptocurrency is a Ponzi.
Tim Smith 4118 says, no tax on tips is a scam because he's still taxing shafts and balls.
That's a good one, Tim. I like that. That's a good joke. I like that one. My boy Tim, dude. We got Tim Smith in the house, everybody. We're currently sitting pretty at 9,974 subs. You know what that means? We're 26 subs away. 26 mother effing subscribers away from hitting 10,000. Once again, we are 26 subs away from hitting 10K. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being a part of the show. You guys make the show what it is. And for that, I want to thank you guys. If it wasn't for your guys' patronage, kindness, and everything in between, this show would not be at the 10K marker. I mean, we're not there yet. Don't get me wrong. We're close. We're almost there. We are 26 subs away. 26 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subscribers. Let that sink in, everybody. And it's all because of you. And I owe it all to you, as I had the time of my life. And I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth. And I owe it all to you. Thank you, guys. No, like I said, I really do appreciate everybody. You guys are amazing.
And various other things. Do you have any questions?
Mr. President, did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Oh, Nathan was talking about this earlier. There was a picture of Trump as Jesus healing.
It wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor and had to do with Red Cross. As a Red Cross worker there, which we support. And
oh, Trump, you gotta look closely at what you're reposting, bro. I love Trump, but man, sometimes he reposts the stupidest shit. I love it. Oh, hey, we just got another subscriber, by the way. We're 25 subscribers away from 10K. We're now at 9,975 subscribers. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you guys can, tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. We're 25 subs away from hitting 10K. Once again, 25 subscribers away from hitting the elusive 10K. We're at 9,975 subs. We're 25 subs away from hitting 10,000 subs. Come on, man. Get with the program.
Only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people...
He's the man, dude. Okay, he's not a doctor. Trump is not a doctor, but I will say... Trump is helping this country heal. You may not know it, you may not see it yet, but we're going to look back on the Trump presidency, his second term, and say this is the greatest president of all time. Trump right here, this man is the greatest president of all time. I don't care what you effers say about this. Trump is the GOAT, dude.
A lot better. As an example, the 11,000, I understand your husband's going through treatment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's
He
going
has
through
cancer.
some very serious cancer treatment, so
Yes, sir.
this goes a long way.
Yes, sir. It sure does.
Mr. President, are another round of talks planned with Iran? And if so, will you send Vice President J.D. Vance again?
Well, he's done a good job, and Steve and Jared, they've all done a very good job. And I can tell you that we've been called by the other side. They'd like to make a deal very badly, very badly.
What was the sticking point over? You said it was over nuclear.
It was over nuclear, very similar. Yeah, very good. I guess you're listening. It's over the fact that they will never have a nuclear weapon. Iran, you marking it down? Iran will not have a nuclear weapon. And we agreed to a lot of things, but they didn't agree to that. And I think they will agree to it. I'm almost sure of it. In fact, I am sure of it. If they don't agree, there's no deal. There'll never be a deal. Iran will not have a nuclear weapon, and we're going to get the dust back. We'll get it back. Either we'll get it back from them or we'll take it.
Mr. President, as far as the naval blockade is concerned, what's the end game? Is it to force Iran back to the negotiating table? Is it to open up the strait so that gas prices ultimately come down?
Maybe everything. I mean, both of those things, certainly, and more. We can't let a country blackmail or extort the world, because that's what they're doing. They're really blackmailing the world. We're not going to let that happen. And
that's true. I mean, when Iran is closing off the Strait of Hormuz, you guys got to keep this in mind. They are constraining.
Small wiener gang.
They are constraining the global economy. There are European countries or other countries that rely on the oil and other raw materials that are coming out of the Strait of Hormuz to be able to function as an economy. So the Strait of Hormuz is very crucial. Now, granted, we need to see Iran's government completely decimated. Iran's government needs to be decimated along with their military. Their military is evil because their military and government combined are evil because they were actually killing their own citizens who were protesting. So that's something to consider. People could say what they want about Trump, but the Ayatollah and the entire Iranian regime needs to go. The Iranian government regime needs to go.
The amazing thing is, we don't. Can you believe this? We don't use the strait. We don't need the strait. We have our own.
Other countries need it, and that's the thing. We don't need it. The U.S. doesn't need it, but the other countries need it. And the U.S. is lending a helping hand to heal the world, to make it to where the world can get the raw materials and oil and all that stuff that it needs. Iran is committing economic evil in a lot of ways. Iran's government is trash, and Donald Trump is about ready to take out the trash, all right?
Oil and gas, much more than we need. We have more oil and gas than Saudi Arabia. Think of this. We produce more. Saudi Arabia, and add Russia to it. Substantially more. And by next year, we'll have double that amount. So we don't need it, but the world needs it. And many ships are heading to our country right now.
Hey, I didn't give a shout out. Hold on. Let's give a shout out to Satyr Khan 907. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Small Wiener Gang.
Thank you for the subscribe, man. We're that much closer. I think we're only 23 subs away from. Are we 23 away? No way. We're 23 subscribers away officially from 10K. We're at 9,977. The Michael Garza Show is officially 23 subscribers away from hitting 10K. Yeah. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. We known each other for so long. My heart's been aching, but you're too shy to see it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Oh. Never gonna give you up. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. We're now officially, we're now at 9,978 subs, which means we're officially 22 subscribers away. 22 subs away from hitting 10K. I repeat, 22 away from hitting 10,000 subscribers. We're right there, dude. Who wants to be a part of history? Who wants to subscribe to this channel? Who wants to be a part of the Michael Garza Show? Don't miss every opportunity to watch this show. This show is awesome.
Tallahassee says, feel like I'm gonna miss the 10K while I'm at work.
And that's okay, man. That's okay. You're not missing too much on this one. You're not missing too much, man. I don't plan on doing anything extravagant. In fact, I plan on doing the extravagant stuff tonight. I don't plan on doing anything crazy until like later today. You know, later tonight, I might do a little bit of a frosting stream in celebration. But Annie says, hey, to Mr. Nate Dogg. We got Annie in the house saying hey to the Nate Dogg. It's okay, though, man.
Larson Christopher says, Garza, make Annie a mod.
Well, we don't have any mods. Well, we intentionally don't have mods on the channel because, one, I mean, I will ban somebody if I have to. There are people that I've had to ban before. You know, and when I say that there are people I've had to ban, it happens. You know, I mean, if somebody's getting a little too out of hand and they're spamming a little too much, like they're actually spamming, you know, I'm okay with a little bit of spam. You want to spam here and there, that's fine. But if you're like going ham, Nate Dogg is wondering, oh no.
Tallahassee says, we get in that Tutu stream.
So I don't have a tutu, man, and I don't know where I could get one in my size. You guys do realize, I just want to let everybody know, that getting a tutu for a 6'2", 250-pound man is pretty tough. You do realize that, right? I don't know where the hell I would be able to get a tutu that size anyway. I mean, I might be able to find it at Ross Dress for Less. Maybe I can. Maybe I can get it at Ross Dress for Less. I love Ross, by the way. I'm a huge Ross fan. I've been going to that store for a long time. Even back in the day when I was working at JCPenney, I loved going to Ross because sometimes they had shirts that would fit me better than some of the stuff that they had at JCPenney, oddly enough. I kind of miss the days of working at JCPenney, not going to lie. I'll tell you what, man, if JCPenney ever made a comeback in Coos Bay, which I highly doubt because JCPenney's pretty much a dead company, I would sign up in a heartbeat, man. Nate Dogg says it doesn't have to fit. Oh, God.
Tallahassee says, doesn't have to fit.
Ooh-woo. Ooh-woo. Oh, God. I'm telling you, dude, I would rip it in half, dude. I'm a big boy, dude. I'm a big man. I'm like 6'1", 6'2", 250 pounds, bro. 250 pounds, bro.
Annie01200 says, Garza said no to Lahasha.
No means no. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie, though. I will say this. If there was a tutu available in my area that could fit a man of my stature, I would actually do it. I would do the tutu stream. And you know what? Maybe one day down the road, we'll get a tutu stream. We might get a tutu stream for you guys. I might be able to pull that off. I might have to look on Amazon. Hold on. You know what? I think now's a good time to look at Amazon. Hold on. Let me pull up Amazon. I just want to make sure none of my private information shows up on there. Tutu for men. Oh, God. What the fuck? Hold on. No. No. Oh, no. No. So that's what we're working with. That is what we're working with here. Unreal. Unbelievable. We're currently sitting at 9,980 subs. Thank you guys for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. Tylord is saying, do it, Garza.
Random Gian at 9296 says, do it, Garza. Annie01200 says, Garza wearing a tutu is a dream of mine, LMAO.
You guys are gooners. You guys are gooning to me. You guys are gooning to the idea of me in this costume right here. This is my life. This is my life. So they actually, it's sad. They actually
Small wiener gang.
They make tutus for grown men. Of course they do. Why would this surprise me? Why we live in woke times. Of course they make tutus for men. Everybody give a shout out to Aaron YouTube.
Small wiener gang.
Hey, thank you Aaron YouTube for subscribing. Give him a shout out, man. Hey, thanks for subscribing to the channel, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know you guys have been wanting me to wear a tutu for a very long time. I know this is a sick, wet dream of everybody's on the channel, and we're now at 9,980 subs. Once again, we're at 9,980 subscribers. We're only 20 subs away from hitting 10K. Now, don't give up on the dream, you guys, because eventually I may wear a tutu on the stream, and it may be a permanent thing. I don't know. We live in woke times, dude. Exactly. Not surprising at all. We live in the wokest of times. I need to get a tutu for a man-sized tutu. Gone for a run. This guy looks like the man. Oh my God. Ski cuff, 2 pieces, Halloween detective costume. Oh my God, dude. I'm so concerned right now. They call me Garza. Michael Garza. Oh, this guy looks like the man. That's cool. That's who I'm trying to be right there. That's who I want to be. I think this guy is the goal. Would you guys not agree?
Tulahasha says, looks like a paper doll.
Oh.
Annie01200 says, LMAO, that's the one.
You guys are so obsessed with me being in a tutu. Oh, what the fuck? A men's sissy lingerie elastic. Is this what you guys were looking for? Is this what you guys want me to wear? Oh my God. Oh, what is happening, dude? What is this for men? Oh, I guess it's for sissy men. It's for twinks. These are tutus for twinks. And then, oh, what the? No. Yes. Ace Ventura adult. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. There we go. Okay, that honestly, this is enough of that. I'm so done. Oh, you guys are gonna drive me off the deep end, man. You guys are gonna drive me off the deep end, bro. Hey, but we're 20 subs away, 20 subscribers away from hitting 10K, man. We're at 9,980 subs, 9,980 subs, 20 subs away from 10K.
As we speak, to load up with the best, really, I guess you could say, somebody said the best and sweetest. I don't know exactly what sweet is, but when it relates to oil, it's a good thing. But they're coming to our country. Right now, there are many boats coming to our country. Now, it could very well be this is going to be settled before that. We've been called this morning by the right people, the appropriate people, and they want to work a deal. They would like to work a deal.
Is it your anticipation, Mr. President, that other countries will assist in this effort to blockade Iran and those?
Yeah, other countries are going to also.
Which countries, sir?
We don't need other countries, frankly, but they've.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think our Navy is powerful enough to take over. Oh, man.
Offered the services. We'll let it be known probably tomorrow.
Has the blockade started, sir?
Yeah, started 10 o'clock.
Bishop Robert Barron supports you and your policies. He praises you for defending religious freedom.
Yeah.
He now says you owe Pope Leo an apology. Will you apologize?
No, I don't, because Pope Leo said things that are wrong. He was very much against what I'm doing with regard to Iran, and you cannot have a nuclear Iran. Pope Leo would not be happy with the end result. You have hundreds of millions of people dead, and it's not going to happen. So I can't. I think he's very weak on crime.
I will say once we hit 10K, though, or at least once we get above 10K on this stream, I know we're going to get above 10K on this stream. I'm feeling it, but I'm pretty confident in that. I'm definitely going to go play some basketball. Just kind of get I need to get some exercise and stuff, so I'm absolutely going to play some basketball for a bit.
And other things, so I'm not. I mean, he went public. I'm just responding to Pope Leo, and you know, his brother is a big MAGA person, and he's a great guy, Louis. And I said I like Louis better than I like the Pope. No, you have to have law and order in our country, and that's what we have now. We have the lowest crime numbers we've had in a long time, despite the fact that many criminals were allowed into our country, but we've gotten a lot of them out. We've done a great job on crime. So we have the lowest murder rate in 125 years, since 1900, the lowest murder rate. So we believe strongly in law and order, and he he seemed to have a problem with that, so there's nothing to apologize for. He's wrong. The other thing is he didn't like what we're doing with respect to Iran, but Iran is wants to be a nuclear nation so they can exterminate the world. Not going to happen.
And Mr. President, on Iran, classified documents.
Yeah, that's the thing about Iran, man. And this is why they can never have a nuclear weapon. They've proven time and time again that they have a warped psychology about the way they see the world, and that they believe that anybody who doesn't believe what they believe is the enemy, and they want to bomb them. They want to blow them to obliteration. So I agree with Trump. A nuclear Iran is no deal. J.D. Vance, here's the thing. At this point, there's no point in even trying to negotiate with Iran. They're clearly not worth negotiating with, and at this point, you kind of have to just have to say no. You just have to tell Iran to F off. I mean, there's really no other option except for to tell Iran to F off. I think most people understand where I'm coming from on this. At least I hope they do. I really do. But whatever. All I got to say is to hell with Iran. Not a fan of Iran at all. Booyah. Yeah, we don't want a nuclear Iran. That's pretty much the one thing we don't want. Okay, one moment.
Was not reached by the end of the ceasefire. Does your threat from before still stand?
Yeah, I don't want to comment on that, but it won't be pleasant for them. Let me put it that way.
Do you still plan to charge a toll to use the Strait of Hormuz, sir?
Has your timetable changed in any way in terms of ending this conflict?
No, it's going on. Just right now, there's no fighting. Right now, we have a blockade. They're doing no business. I didn't like seeing boats come out if they were doing business with Iran, but if they weren't, no boats came out. So now Iran is doing absolutely no business, and we're going to keep it that way very easily. Don't forget, their Navy is gone, their Air Force is gone, their anti-aircraft is gone, their radar is gone, and their leaders are gone. That's a lot.
Do you still want to charge a toll?
Yeah, Iran's obliterated. I mean, there is no, Iran has no shot at this point. Iran is completely cooked. And if people don't realize that, man, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. By the way, we're almost to 10K. Can you believe it, man? We're at 9,980 subs. Once again, 9,980. We're only 20 subscribers away from hitting the 10,000 subscriber marker. If you guys want to be a part of the journey, if you guys want to be a part of the Brony Club, we're the Pink Brony Bros, dude. We are the Pink Brony Bros, and we dance at the gay clubs. Oh my God, we're just having fun on the stage in our hooves. We're wearing a man thong. By the way, yeah, make sure you guys tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Once again, tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does help the channel grow. Helps us feel a little bit better about ourselves. And, yeah, we love you guys.
From predominantly going to China, Mr. President, has Xi Jinping reached out? I know you're going to be...
No, but we have a very good relationship with China. He would like to see this ended also. He certainly wants it ended. Everyone, I want to see it ended too. But
we're 19 we just got another subscriber, man. We're at 9,981 subs. We're now 19 subscribers away from hitting 10K. Once again, we are 19 subscribers. 19 subs away from 10K. We're doing it. We're doing it tonight. We're not doing it tonight. We're doing it right now, dude. We're doing it right the frick now, bro. We're 19 subs away from hitting 10K. Can you believe it?
We can't give a nuclear weapon to a group of people that have caused nothing but havoc for 47 years. Look, I'm the president that's done something about it. This should have been, and many other presidents regret that they didn't. You know, so I'm doing something about it.
Ukraine impeachment documents that were just declassified show that Eric Charamella not only submitted false information, but that he had no direct knowledge of the alleged conversation. It was all hearsay. Do you feel vindicated by those?
Yeah, I do. They're a bunch of crooked people. You're talking about with respect to all of the things that they put against me? Yeah. Well, it's come out that in so many different ways. Thank you very much for that question. I appreciate it. But
look, Donald Trump takes action. That's all I got to say. Donald Trump is an action taker. He takes the actions that are necessary to make things happen. That's what I love about Donald Trump. He's to the point. First off, I love the man. By the way, Donald Trump is in some ways, he is the everyman, but he's also a billionaire, right? He's a billionaire who happens to act like all of us because he's human, like all of us. So people trying to dehumanize Trump, shame on you. People who dehumanize me for liking Trump, shame on you. Let me like who I like. Don't kink shame me. You know? Don't kink shame me about loving Trump, okay? I love Trump. I think he's cool. And if Trump's a kink. No, I'm just kidding. No, Trump's the man, though. I'm a big fan. I'm sick and tired of people making up crap about Trump, trying to make him seem like the devil when he's not. We all know he's not. And I'm sick and tired of the woke left constantly making things worse. The wokes need to knock it off, dude. The woke people. By the way, we're at 9,981 subs. 9,981 subs. We're 19 subscribers away from hitting 10K. 19 subs away from hitting 10K. So if you guys can, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you guys love Donald Trump as much as I do, please subscribe. If you guys love JD Vance, please subscribe too. You know, this is we're very MAGA friendly. We're a very MAGA friendly channel. I'm not full on MAGA or anything, but we're very right leaning on this channel. We're very anti-Democrat, but yeah, we're right leaning. We're not ashamed to admit it. I still consider myself an independent ultimately, but I really do love the MAGA movement. Yeah, the left is making things worse. The left, by the way, the mainstream leftist media is making it seem like we're losing this conflict in Iran. We're not. We're actually kicking butt in this conflict, if anything. So, I don't know.
So many different ways. The election was rigged. The 2020 election was rigged. We found that out. What you just said is...
Oh, we just got another subscriber. We're now 18 subscribers away from hitting 10K. Once again, we're 18 subs away from hitting 10K.
Small wiener gang.
Currently at 9,982 subs. Oh, let's give a congratulations to Nolan Hammond. Thank you for subscribing, Nolan. I appreciate it. Once again, everybody give one more shout out to Nolan Hammond.
Small wiener gang.
Thank you for subscribing, bro. Thank you for subbing. That's the sound of my cheeks clapping. There we go. Oh, shit.
Just a piece of that. It's a big piece, but minor, relatively speaking, compared to what they did. They cheated in the election. They cheated on the vote. And they cheated in every way possible, and it's the only way we got an incompetent man to be a president. And he was an incompetent man. Many of the things that we're talking about, even including this would have been settled a long time.
Oh, Joe Biden was one of the worst presidents we ever had. Through and through. Joe Biden was probably... I am glad that Joe Biden is not I'm glad Joe Biden did not officially running. I mean, he would have lost to Trump completely. But we should be very, very thankful that Joe Biden is not the president. We should be extremely, extremely thankful that Joe Biden's not the president. Straight up. Because it would have been worse. It would have been terrible. And I think
Small wiener gang.
I think we all know that Joe Biden was a terrible president, right? Oh, thank you, Frog Liquor, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you one more time to Frog Liquor. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but I'm going to put your name up on the board.
Schmidt Ford says, I subbed, why didn't it pop up?
Everybody give a shout out to Schmidt Ford, everybody. Thank you for subscribing, man. Let's give a shout out to Schmidt Ford for subscribing to the channel. Heck yeah. That's the sound of my cheeks clapping. I want to give a shout out one more time to Frog Liquor. Okay, so the reason, by the way, Schmidt Ford, the reason that your name probably didn't show up on there is one, either Streamlabs desktop kind of sucks, or the reason that your name didn't come up as a subscriber on there is because you made your subscriber list private. And if you make your subscriber list private, we have no way of knowing if you actually subscribe to the channel or not, at least you specifically. So keep that in mind. Just remember, if you guys have your subscribers who you subscribe to as private, we're not going to know that you subscribe to the channel, so therefore we're not going to be able to put it up on there automatically through Streamlabs desktop. Does that make sense? Okay. I hope that makes sense, everybody. But that's okay. Everybody give a shout out to Schmidt Ford, by the way, for subscribing to the channel. By the way, if you guys have subscribed and you don't see your name pop up, just let us know in the chat that you subbed, and we'll be more than happy to give you a shout out, okay? But thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, though. I really do appreciate it. It really does help the channel grow in more ways than one. Oh my goodness, dude, we just got a whole bunch of subscribers. We're now at 9,987 subs. We're 13 subscribers away from hitting 10K. 13 subs away from getting 10,000 subs.
Tina Lion Gaming says, no, he is not under boss. G's, don't say that.
Dude. You guys were officially 13 subscribers away. 13 subs away from hitting 10K. We're now sitting at 9,987 subscribers. 9,988 now. We're now officially sitting pretty at 9,988 subs. 9,889 subs. We're 11 subscribers away from 10K. Woo. I had to do that, Gail.
Small wiener gang.
Oh, thank you guys so much for subscribing. Everybody give a shout out to Jay for subscribing. Thank you, Jay, for subscribing to the Michael Garza Show.
Jeff DePie says, I'm doom scrolling, but I gave you some and a thumbs up.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys for subscribing. And then
Shampoo Supernova
says, Shampoo Supernova.
I subscribed.
Thank you, Shampoo Supernova. Everybody give a shout out to Shampoo Supernova. Thank you for subscribing, my brony bro. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. I love it.
Small wiener gang.
Everybody give a shout out to Rick Charles. Thank you for subscribing. 4-3. Everybody give a round of applause to Rick Charles, everybody. We're almost to 10,000 subs. Where are we at now? We're at 9,988 subscribers. We're now officially 12 subscribers away from hitting 10K. Once again, we are 12 subscribers away from hitting 10K. I appreciate it. One more time, give a round of applause to Rick Charles.
Wiener gang.
Thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate the subscribe. That's the sound of my cheeks clapping. Oh, hold on. I got to check something real quick, you guys. Give me 1 second, though. Don't forget, Small Wiener Gang.
Tina Liongaming says, Small Wiener Gang. Schmidt Ford says,
Small
Wiener Gang too funny.
I love saying that, dude. Small Wiener Gang. Oh, man, I love it. Hey, we're at 9,990 subs. We're only 10 subs away from hitting 10K. 10 subs away. Whew. Ten subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subs. We're at 9,990 subscribers. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to subscribe. The show is growing more and more every day. We're at 9,901 subscribers. We're now officially 9 subs away from hitting 10,000. 9 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subs. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to do any... I'm going to...
Small Wiener Gang.
Thank you, Sam, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Everybody give a shout out to Sam for subscribing. Thank you. We're doing it, man. One more time, give a shout out to Sam.
Small
Let's
Wiener
put Sam's
Gang
name back up on the board. We always want to give a double take. We love people subscribing. So thank you guys. I appreciate the subs, man. You guys are killing it. We're 9,900. We're currently sitting pretty at 9,990 now. We just lost a sub. So I'm just going to say that we're 9 subscribers away from hitting 10K. Let's keep going.
Not now. And it should have been settled by other presidents. But the election was a rigged election. We can't let that happen.
So once we hit 10K, on this particular stream, I know that we're going to hit 10,000 subs. I can feel it. But here's the thing. I plan on doing a special celebration probably tonight. I'm not going to do a celebration this morning. I'm going to do a 10K celebration tonight on the Michael Garza show. There's going to be frosting, maybe some mustard. Most likely just frosting. We're going to keep it pretty PG. I might even buy a confetti cake from Fred Meyer to celebrate the 10K victory. So there is a high possibility I'll do that.
Tina Liongaming says, mustard smiley face on belly 10K.
So I might do that.
Tina Liongaming says, mustard
Small
at 10K.
Wiener Gang.
Oh shit, we got another subscriber, everybody. We have a shout out to B-Bands. Thank you, B-Bands, for subscribing to the channel. That's the sound of my cheeks clapping. I'm going to put B-Band's name back up on the screen.
Small Wiener Gang.
As always, this is the sound of my cheeks clapping. Boom. 9 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subs, everybody.
Into our country.
It's concealment of exculpatory information. What should happen?
Well, it's a very serious charge against them and the Democrats. They cheat. They can't get elected with their policy, so their policy is no good.
Yeah, Democrats got a crappy policy.
They want to have, open borders. They want to have men playing in women's sport. Do you think that men should play in women's sports?
I really don't have an opinion on that.
You don't, I'll bet. Mug, corrupt.
Now, we already watched a lot of this.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we already reacted to a lot of this stuff right here, so we're just kind of going to get out of that. But I do want to thank you guys for taking the time. Oh, General Jack Keane. This is reckless. That is reckless behavior. Let's see what General Jack Keane is saying here.
President Trump's blockade is officially in effect. He says the ceasefire with Iran is holding well. Watch this.
I would say it's holding well. Their military is destroyed. Their whole Navy is underwater. You know that. 158 ships are gone. Their Navy's gone.
Yeah, none of the ships in this. By the way, if there is any remaining ships for Iran, they're not going to stand a chance. against the naval ships that are coming their way.
Of their mine droppers are gone. We have a lot of people, as you know, at 10 o'clock tomorrow, we have a blockade going into effect. That'll be 10 o'clock tomorrow. Other nations are working so that Iran will not be able to sell oil, and that will be very effective.
Retired 4-star General Jack.
Yeah, honestly, make it to where Iran can't sell oil. That's a good idea. I mean, bankrupt Iran. I mean, Iran's already morally bankrupt. Their government is, at least. And their military is morally bankrupt. So let's just bankrupt them monetarily as well, because they fucking deserve it. Hey, we're at 9,992 subs. We're 8 subscribers away officially from hitting 10,000. Once again, we are 8 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subscribers. So you guys don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Once again, we're at 9,992 subs. We are 8 subscribers away from hitting the elusive 10K goal. We're almost to 10,000, everybody. We're so close.
Akeem joins me now. General, what advantage does a blockade give us?
Oh, it's significant. I mean, what we're doing, obviously, is tying up all of the oil that Iran is exporting to other countries on different flagships. So zero amount of export oil will be coming from Iran, and that's already in effect as we speak.
Good. I think it's great. Block off Iran. Make it to where Iran has no... Honestly, look at... I think if... Do you guys see where my mouse pointer is at? If you block off this area here, in this area here, you're going to prevent Iran, and maybe this area here, I don't know, but you're going to prevent Iran from being able to export any of their oil from their country to any other ships, to any other countries. This is huge. A blockade of this effect, to this effect, is huge. Honestly, this is a victory for Donald Trump. While he was distracting the enemy with negotiations, he decided to send some Navy ships all the way to the Strait to make a blockade. Smart as fuck. By the way, we're now at 9,995 subs. 9,995. We're 5 subscribers away from hitting 10K. Once again, we are officially 5 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subs. And I'm excited. Oh, we're now 9,996 subscribers away. Heck yeah, dude. 9,996 subs away from hitting 10K. Oh, sorry. We're now 4 subscribers away from hitting 10K. My apologies. We're currently sitting pretty at 9,996 subs. So like I said, we're officially, the Michael Garza Show is officially 4 subscribers away from hitting 10K. We are officially 4 subs away from hitting the 10,000 subscriber marker.
That has dramatic impact on them for sure. I mean, just coming out of the major distribution point at Carg Island, that's 90% plus of their oil distribution just coming out of that one place, and none of that is going to get through. So what has happened here is, you know, Iran really had some momentum when they shut down the Strait of Hormuz. We went to a ceasefire. They wanted to stop the war. And President Trump assessed this. And I think
hold on. I forgot to give a shout out. Everybody, let's give a shout out to Laurencio. Laurencio, thank you for subscribing to the channel.
Small Wiener Gang.
I got to give you your flowers, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. We really appreciate it. We're trying to hit to 10K. We're only, where are we at right now? We're at 9,996 subs. I can't believe I'm saying this, you guys. We're only 4 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subscribers. Do you guys hear me? 4 subs away from hitting 10K. 4 subs away.
Tinaliangaming says. His name is in the channel. Tinaliangaming says. Also, Garza is Mexican.
Yeah, I am, by the way, I am part Mexican. I'm only like 25% Mexican, so deal with it. A lot of my German traits or Norwegian traits come out. Yeah, I'm only 25% Hispanic. So, yeah. But here we go, man. 4 subs away. Oh, shit. We're now 1 subscriber away. We're at 9,999. Oh, dude, we're here. We're doing it. We're at 9,999 subs. Thank you guys. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being subscribers to the Michael Garza Show. Oh, we just got a new sub. Hold on. We're at 9,999 subs, and we're thank you, Arknoid, for sending the 100 for 2 jewels. We're almost to 10K, you guys. We're almost to 10K. We just reached 10,000 subs. We just reached 10,000. We did it. We did it. We're at 10,001 subscribers. Officially, we're at 10,001 subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for helping the channel grow. We're now officially at 10,000 subscribers, everybody. We just reached the $10,000 threat. Not $10,000. I'm going to send a video to my girlfriend real quick. She's currently hanging out with her friends and stuff like that, but I want to send her a quick little video. Well, sweetheart, I did it. Just got to 10K. I want to say that I love you, and I want to say thank you. I'm actually sending this live during the show, but I really do want to say thank you, honey, for being so supportive and understanding how important this is to me and how obsessed I've been with doing YouTube. You mean a lot to me, honey. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I wanted to send you this little video message. I know you're probably hanging out with your friends and stuff, but again, thank you for being so supportive. Well, sweetheart, I did it. Just got to 10K. I want to say that I love you, and I want to say thank you. Yep, we got to 10,000 subscribers, everybody. We're now officially at 10K. We're at 10,001 subscribers. 10,001 subscribers. Can you believe it, you guys? We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. Holy frickin' moly, dude.
Tina Lion Gaming says, 10 million, here we come. Tina Lion Gaming says, he did it.
We did it, man.
Tina Lion Gaming says, whoa. Annie01200
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Tiny Lion Gaming.
Yes, 10K.
We
Larson
did it, man.
Christopher says, congrats, Garza. Tiny Lion Gaming says, who's gonna be lucky 10K?
Thank you, guys. I really mean it, man.
Says, and get the 20 Bitcoin prize.
We did it. We did it. Ah! We made it to 10K. Cheers. This is an energy drink, by the way, but cheers. I've worked really hard on this, man. I've worked extremely hard on this. And just to get to where we're at, to make this show sound good, to have fun. Oh, man. No, you should not. Buzzbay.
BuzzBaby2F says, should I buy Trump coin?
It's
really cheap.
This is not financial advice, but just remember. This is not financial advice, but just remember. Bitcoin and any crypto, whether it's Trump coin, whether it's Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, it's all a Ponzi scheme. All crypto is grifto. Remember, all cryptocurrency is Ponzi, okay? Cryptocurrency is a Ponzi scheme. Don't forget that, okay?
Tim Smith 4118 says, Adam Livingston has 41k subs. Randomgian at 9296 says, congrats brother, big goal reached and many other goals to reach.
Thank you, Ty Lord. I really appreciate it, man. I've worked my ass off to get to where I'm at on this. I mean, I believe in myself. You know, when I was younger, I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself. My parents did not instill that in me, unfortunately, so I had to learn it on my own. And I had to be my own advocate. And so this is a huge accomplishment for me in life, and I'm happy about it. And Tim Smith, Adam Livingston has 41K subscribers because, sadly, only gambling degenerates love crypto. Only gambling degenerates love crypto. So I do want to thank you guys for...
Gift a membership and bless the chat.
We're at 10,002 subscribers now. We're now at 10,002 subs, everybody. I'm still in shock. I can't believe we got to the 10,000 subscriber marker. Is this real? Is this what 10K looks like? 10,000 subs, everybody. Unbelievable. Like, we did it. We really did it. Give me one moment. I'm checking something real quick. Hell yeah. No, but I do want to thank you guys for being so supportive. We're currently sitting pretty at 10,002 subscribers. We're at 10,003 subscribers now. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to subscribe. Holy crap, man. Thank you, Larson Christopher. I appreciate you too, buddy.
Larson Christopher says,
oh man,
10,001, here we come.
We did it.
Ford says, congratulations. Emma 1232009 says,
Small Wiener Gang.
Thank God you're not pouring crap on your head.
I'll probably be putting some frosting on my eyebrows later today, but Declan, thank you so much for subscribing, man. I appreciate you. Small Wiener Gang. Thank you, Declan Jibo, for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Everybody who subscribed, man, I just want to thank each and every one of you guys. I couldn't have done it without you. We're now officially at 10,003 subscribers. 10,003. This has been... This has been amazing. Well, I just want to thank you guys, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, man. I still can't believe we're at... Oh, now we just got another subscriber. We're at 10,004 subs. We're now at 10,004 subscribers, so... Well, she was all... By the way, my girlfriend was already out on a trip with her friends over the weekend. I did not expect to get so many subscribers in such a short amount of time. So... We're going to be celebrating the 10K. We're going to be doing a 10K celebration here really soon. Privately with my girlfriend and I. We're going to have probably a nice little dinner. Probably go to like Lucky Star or something. But I'm really excited. I mean, this is amazing.
I think the timing is extraordinary. Negotiations fall apart, and it's. I think, Stuart, I think the Iranians miscalculated. I think they hold too much stock in what they achieved with the Straits of Hormuz. I don't want to minimize what they achieved in shutting it down. They did that. But they thought it had further implications into the mindset of the president and our negotiators. I think they believed when they came in there that we would likely be willing to make some concessions to them because we're in a desperate situation. And that's not the case, as you know. I mean, the president said it publicly, and certainly those negotiators, he told them privately, he wants everything. And I'm convinced they're obviously calling back to him to get feedback on what was on the table. And he said, whatever they wanted us to give up, he was saying absolutely not. So we didn't get everything, and so there's no deal. And it's interesting also, while we're on the subject of the negotiations, Galibov kept running out and going back and talking to somebody. And I think that somebody is likely, don't know for sure, is the IRGC leader, Ahmed Vahidi. He's not the one who was in charge. We killed the first one, we killed the second one. But this guy is definitely a hardliner. And if that's the case, the IRGC is running Iran. That's for sure.
Okay.
But this is huge momentum. We've taken it all away from the Iranians. And we'll see. Yep. Look at the thing about war, it's fundamentally a test of wills, and your opponent always has options here. And I think we just forced a fumble, and we got the ball back, is where we are right now.
Okay.
But the Iranians have options. I mean, they can stalemate and sweat us out and say, well, oil prices and the economy means more to us than it is to them, and maybe we'll force the Americans into backing off of it. Number two, they can test it. They can run one of their oil ships down there and see what we do. I know what we're going to do. Our Marines are going to board it and park it. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Or they can take some kinetic action, Stuart.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just want to get to this because Senator Mark...
I mean, the oil prices are definitely up today. It's interesting because the stock market does not reflect the oil prices going up, which is interesting. Because normally when the price of oil goes up, well, I guess, stocks should, in theory, go up when oil goes up, in theory, because everything becomes more expensive, which means the earnings are going to be higher for everything. So, yeah, it seems the markets are reacting accordingly. So, I don't know. It doesn't seem that bad. Oh, 155.20. Damn, dude. Hell yeah. God damn it. Hold on. Robinhood has been pissing me off lately. The app has been, screwing up so much. Let's see. We're going to sell... There we go. I just made a huge profit today. I mean, I'm making profits everywhere on the on my tradings. I love it. Give me another moment, though. I'm going to make one more profit. One more piece of profit here. Hell yeah. Sell. I would actually prefer it if silver crashed for a little bit so I could buy silver on the dip. As you guys know, I'm a huge silver fanboy. I love buying silver ETFs when they dip. It's a good way to make extra money, in my opinion. Not everybody agrees with me on that sentiment, but I agree with me. That's the most important thing. Try as they may, they can never explain what I feel when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Bow, 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 bow. I got that song stuck in my head, bronies. Hey, we're doing it though, man. Hell yeah, bro. But yeah, I love investing. I'm a huge investor at the end of the day. That's what I'm all about. I'll invest until I go cray-cray. But thank you guys. I can't believe it. We're at 10,004 subs. We actually made the benchmark. So if you guys can help even solidify it further, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel really does help the channel grow. Let's keep watching and reacting to General Keane, man.
He says the U.S. would need thousands of troops on the ground if we want to seize Iran's uranium. Just listen to this again.
This administration, literally days into this war of choice, and we need to continue to remember that.
It's not a war of choice, by the way. It was necessary. And I'll tell you why it was necessary to invade, or not invade Iran, but to get rid of the Iranian leadership, because the Iranian leadership was commanding their military to kill citizens who were protesting, to murder them, pure murder, who were protesting the current regime, which the current regime does suck, by the way. They were enriching uranium to near weapons grade. That's another thing. Dude, it's just Iran's government is terrible across the board. They have been committing crimes against humanity for so long, and no president has had the backbone until Trump to actually do something about it. Iran has committed atrocity after atrocity after atrocity. They've been able to get away with it. Not anymore. The U.S. is here to save the day. Sorry. Not sorry.
Getting rid of these enriched uranium, these are canisters, 1,000 pounds, very volatile. It would not be some simple operation. It would take 10,000 troops on the ground guarding a perimeter. We'd have to send special operators in, and the Iranians could then bomb their own facility, potentially trapping our troops, and this volatile uranium would be very, very dangerous.
Is he right? It would take 10,000 troops. And second tier, would the president do that?
Well, I'm glad he has nothing to do with planning military operations. Listen, I respect the skill sets it takes to be a politician, but he doesn't know what he's talking about now, all right, in terms of how we would conduct a military operation.
Let's go back.
That's pretty reckless behavior to put 10,000.
And second tier, would the president do that?
Well, I'm glad he has nothing to do with planning military operations. Listen, I respect the skill sets it takes to be a politician, but he doesn't know what he's talking about now, all right, in terms of how we would conduct a military operation. I mean, that's pretty reckless behavior to put 10,000 troops on the ground so the Iranians can just fire at will on those 10,000. First of all, if you had to secure an area, you don't need that many troops to do it, given the fact that we own the airspace, all right? So we're not worried about a ground attack. The only thing, if we were on the ground for any length of time, and I'm not suggesting this isn't a complex operation. It certainly is that. But if you're going to be on the ground for any length of time, the threat isn't other ground forces. We can handle that because we have all the air power up there. They would be right there. It would be drones and rockets and missiles. That would be the threat. And how do we deal with all of that? Okay. But listen, we're going to conduct an operation like that. Believe me, the CENTCOM commander, Admiral Bradley, and the SOCOM commander, who would likely provide the forces, would not make a recommendation to the president unless they believe the risk is acceptable in terms of the mission we're trying to achieve and the risk to our troops. Well, I'm not saying it wouldn't be risk to our troops. Yep. I'm not saying there wouldn't be casualties. There could be. Anytime you get in a fight, there could be casualties. But listen, so you understand, Stuart, there are other ways to get the uranium. One way is to take control of Carg Island, or even threaten the control of Carg Island and tell them, voluntarily give up the nuclear enrichment program, or we're going to take all of your oil away from you, the whole 90%.
Yep, that's a good threat. I like that. That's a good threat, but dude, General Keane's on the right path, dude. He understands this shit. This guy understands exactly what needs to be done. Absolutely. But no, I'm glad that we got rid of the asshole Ayatollah. It needed to happen, man. It needed to happen. The asshole Ayatollah, bro. Give me just a few more moments, though, looking into a couple things real quick. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to give gifts and super chats, though. It really does help the channel grow in so many ways. I appreciate you all. Give me a few more moments. Let's see what Asmongold is talking about.
There's an organization called for the Association of Fat Exceptions. They practice fat defiance. What is that, like not being able to fit in the seat at Disney World? Fat defiance is whenever I can't fit in an airplane seat. Fat defiance is when I complain that I only got 6 nuggets when I ordered 6 nuggets, but I actually wanted 8.
God damn it. Now I'm interested in this. Like, what is this? So this is like it's a fat acceptance convention. Look, honestly, like there are times where people are just morbidly obese. You know what I mean? Oh shit. What the fuck is Trump doing? Let's take a look here.
And Art even invited podcasters Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens,
oh my God,
and Alex Jones for criticizing him.
I love Alex Jones.
Jesus Christ.
That's a long Truth Social post. Holy shit.
Holy fuck. Okay, let me read it. I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have all been fighting me for years, especially by the fact that they think that it's wonderful for Iran, the #1 state sponsor of terror, to have a nuclear weapon, because they
are the #1 state sponsor of terror, and Iran should never, in any way, shape, or form, in any reality, ever get a nuclear weapon. Never, 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 never.
Have one thing in common: low IQs. They're
beautiful. Absolutely true.
They're stupid people. They know it, their family knows it, and everyone else knows it too. Look at their past. Look at their record. They don't have what it takes, and they never did. They've all been thrown off.
I know by the
Schmidt
way.
Ford says, he don't seem gay lol, but nowadays it is hard to tell.
Now, don't get me wrong. I am kind of femmy sometimes. I'll admit that. But trust me, I am, I'm a little flamboyant. But no, I'm not gay. I ain't gay. Hell no.
Annie01200 says, OMG, Trump is the GOAT.
Hell yeah, dude. Trump is the man.
Thrown off television, lost their shows, and aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. They're nut jobs, troublemakers, and will say anything necessary for some free and cheap publicity.
Oh, yeah.
Now they think to get some clicks because they have the third-rate podcasts, but nobody is talking about them, and their views are the opposite of MAGA. Or, I wouldn't have won the presidential election in a landslide. MAGA agrees with me and just gave CNN a 100% approval rating of Trump.
Hey, if you're true MAGA, man, we're sticking with it, man. We're sticking to our guns. Look, I'm fine with what Donald Trump's doing. Whatever he's doing is probably for a good reason. Look, the war in Iran has actually gone smooth. I mean, not smooth, but it's gone reasonably well. And look, Donald Trump is a man of massive action. He takes massive levels of action, and he gets rewarded. I see no problem with it, man.
Keep this in mind. Kim Jong-un of North Korea only had a 99.8 approval rating. He is really...
What the? Hold on.
That guy.
Trump is him. Trump is him. That's all I got to say, dude. Trump is him. I love those memes, by the way, where it's like, I am him. I am him.
He's that guy. That's the level that we're on now.
The GOAT, dude.
99.8,
The
yeah.
GOAT.
The guy's dead now, by the way. It's back to 100%. So anyway, I wouldn't have won presidential election not the hand-flailing fools like Tucker Carlson who couldn't even finish college. He was a broken man when he got fired from Fox, and he's never been the same. Perhaps he should see...
I still like Tucker Carlson, but I will admit he's gone off a little bit on the deep end. And it's not because he's... I don't know. Look, I still like the Tuck. He's got some interesting points, and I still like to listen to him. But his take... I mean, his take on this Iran war thing is it's a losing take. It's a losing take. It's definitely an L take, as the kids would say. Give me a moment. I'm going to brush my teeth. If you guys can, though, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. More subscribers we get, the better. Bear with me, though. I just got to brush my teeth and make sure you guys subscribe, man. We're at 10,004 subscribers. Once again, we're at 10,004 subscribers. Don't forget to sub. And one moment. Yeah, I still can't believe we reached 10,000 subscribers on this stream, man. I'm feeling a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders, man. I've been trying so hard to get to this point. You guys have no idea how hard I've tried, man. Huge weight. Huge weight off my shoulders.
Let me make it larger so you guys can read it. Where is it here? Perhaps he could see a good psychiatrist, or Megyn Kelly, who nastily asked me about the now famous only Rosie O'Donnell.
That was a good one. That's a good one. That's funny as shit, dude.
That's true. She was the one that asked him that. And
yeah, Megyn Kelly's kind of a... I will say that Megyn Kelly is kind of a Karen.
Or crazy Candace Owens, who accuses...
Yeah, Candace Owens is out of her mind. I'll admit that. I stopped listening to Candace Owens a while ago because I think she's got like... There's something wrong with her mind. I don't know. Megyn Kelly's a Karen, though. I don't really like to listen to her that much. I do like Tucker Carlson, though. I do. I think, look, he has his opinions, obviously, on this Iran war, and he's not a fan of Israel. I get it. I'm not a fan of Israel either. But I do admit, I think that this war in Iran is actually ultimately going to be a good thing for, I think, the Middle East and, honestly, the global economy. Because Iran's been the number one state sponsor of terror for a long time, and we just took that piece out of the puzzle. So I think a destabilized Iran is a good thing, ultimately.
Is the highly respected First Lady of France of being a man when she is not, and will hopefully win lots of money in the ongoing lawsuit. Actually, to me, the First Lady of France is far more beautiful woman than Candace. In fact, it's not even close.
Damn, dude, Trump is on one, dude. He's going to town on these insults, man. He's going to town on those insults, brother. Oh, I didn't even brush my teeth. I ended up taking a piss and totally forgot to brush my teeth while I was in my bathroom. What the fuck? Hold on, you guys. BRB, brushing the teeth. I gotta brush my teeth. Make sure that, hey, if you guys in the chat, everybody in the chat, make sure that you encourage people to subscribe to the channel. Everybody in the chat, I got a favor to ask. I hope you guys can encourage everybody to subscribe to this channel. Encourage them. Okay, here we go. We're at 10,004 subs, everybody. 10,004 subs. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for helping us get the amount of subscribers that we needed this morning to get past the hump. 10,004. We did it. 10,004, everybody. Now, there's not going to be a Tutu stream tonight, but I do intend to get the frosting out. And I do intend to praise Donald Trump like I always do on this channel because we're pro-Trump. We have no shame in that. We should be allowed to be pro-Trump on this channel. You know, the mainstream media can't bully us. I hope not. They probably will try.
Nobody does it better, man.
Oh, thank you, Nate Dogg. I appreciate it.
Tallahassee says, congrats, man.
Oh, Nate Dogg just sent a goat trophy, dude, for 10,000 jewels. We're going to actually post that on here. Big shout out to my boy Nate Dogg for sending a goat trophy for 1,000 jewels. I'm actually just copying and pasting it into the chat. Thank you so much, Nate Dogg. I appreciate it, man. That's going to be about $5. I'm going to get $5 out of that deal. Thank you for the GOAT trophy, bro. I know that YouTube gave you some free gift money, some free jewels. The jewels! But, yeah, no, I just want to thank everybody who's been really, really supportive. We did it. We're now at 10K. We're at 10,004 subscribers now, but the fact that we were able to exceed the 10K marker, I want to try to get a few more subscribers before ending this so we can make sure that we remain at 10K. So don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner to help support the channel. Like I said, we just recently got to 10K on this stream, no more than probably 20 minutes ago. Amazing.
Nobody does it better. This is the president. Or bankrupt Alex Jones, who says some of the dumbest things and lost his entire fortune, as he should have, for his horrendous attack on the families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims, ridiculously claiming that it was a hoax. These so-called pundits are losers, and they always will be. The now fake news CNN, the failing New York Times, and other radical left, quote, news organizations are hailing them, giving them positive press for the first time in their lives. They're not MAGA, they're losers, just trying to latch on to MAGA. As president, I could get them on my side anytime.
Oh, by the way, I gave the GOAT trophy a love, Mr. Nathan. I gave the GOAT trophy a little love emoji. I appreciate the GOAT trophy, bro. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much.
I might want to, but when they call, I don't return their calls because I'm too busy on world and country affairs. And after a few times, they go nasty, just like Majority Trader Brown. But I no longer care about that stuff. I only care about doing right for our country.
Trump is the GOAT, dude. Trump is the GOAT. We know it. We know it, man. We know it, dude. Trump's the man, dude. That was a long fucking post. That might be the longest post I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. MAGA is about winning and strength in not allowing Iran to have nuclear weapons. MAGA is about making America great again. And these people have no idea how to do that. But I do! Because the United States is now the hottest country anywhere in the world. President Donald J. Trump.
What a GOAT, dude. The GOAT.
I want to let everybody know you are locked in to 3 more. It's not even halfway over.
Yeah, we're only a year in, baby. We got 3 more years of the GOAT. 3 more years of the GOAT as president. Fuck yeah, dude. 3 more years of the man, dude. No, Trump's the man, dude.
Annie01200 says, Trump is a beast.
Total
He is so
frickin'
funny.
stud, by the way. Total flippin' stud. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. We're at 10,004 subs. Once again, we're at 10,000, 10K. We reached 10,000 subs. If you guys want to be a part of the growth of the channel, I mean, we're growing from 10K, by the way. We're getting even bigger and bigger and bigger, so don't forget to tap the subscribe button. It does help us grow even further, but no, thank you guys for being so incredible. Thank you guys for being part of the show. Let's keep going.
It's not even halfway over, guys. 3 more years of this. And that's...
And I'm in, dude. I'm all in, dude. I love Trump. He takes massive action, and people can't handle it. People were not prepared for how much action he would take. He's already done a war and won a war in about 6 weeks. Look, the Iran war was necessary. #1 state sponsor of terror, Iran. Enriching uranium to almost near weapons grade. That was what Iran was doing. And killing its own citizens. Oh, yeah. That's what Iran was doing. They were just protesting the current regime. And you know what Iran's government decided to do? Oh, let's kill our people. You know, Iran's government is terrible. Let's not candy coat it. Let's be really honest with each other here. Iran's government committed several crimes against its own citizens for basically standing up against a terrible regime. For standing up against a terrible, terrible, and I mean terrible regime. Completely end of story. You know I'm right. You guys have to know I'm right on that one. I hope. I mean, I believe I'm right. Am I wrong? Probably. I don't know. All I know is this. Trump's the man. Trump's the GOAT.
If he doesn't run a third term.
Oh my God. Could Trump, in theory, find a way to run for a third term? I don't know how. He'll find a way. He always finds a way to make something happen, though. That's the one thing I do like about Trump is he is a go-getter. And that's what people need to realize about him, man. Thank the liberty. Eric Smith, what are you talking about, man? Let's look at the news here. I do want to thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button, though, in the upper right-hand corner. Once again, if you guys want to subscribe to this channel, if you guys love Trump as much as I do, hopefully you subscribe to the channel. If you guys think that JD Vance is the man, please subscribe. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. We're pro-mega. We're pro-mega on this channel, so I do hope you guys subscribe to the channel. If you guys are pro-mega too, you got a home here. If you're a leftist, I mean, you could come in. You could subscribe too if you want. It's up to you. But look, Trump's the man. We love Trump. We're a pro-Trump channel. We're pro-mega, admittedly. But, you know, I'm still an independent. I may be pro-mega, but I'm still an independent, right? I'm anti-Democrat overall, if you want to put a label to any of these things. Anti-Democrat, I align with Donald Trump on quite a few issues, admittedly. But I do like Trump, man. I think that Trump's the GOAT. I really do. We're at 10,005 subs, everybody. 10,005. We made it, man. We're now officially a 10,000 subscriber channel. We're now officially in the 10K club, everybody. Woohoo! 10K. We're now at 10K subs. Amazing. Hold on. You know what? One moment. Amazing. 10,000 subscribers and growing, man. I love it. I can't get enough. This is amazing, man, dude. Trump's the GOAT, dude. Trump's the GOAT. I love it, man. Thank you guys for helping us out in a lot of ways, for keeping this channel growing, keeping this channel afloat. Just everybody taking the time to subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and it does. It really does. Let's keep watching.
That's if he is gracious enough to not run for a third term, which we don't know if that's going to happen or not. It's uncertain as to whether it will.
Look, I still want J.D. Vance to be the president in 2028 because I believe once 2028 hits, I do think that Trump is going to be far too old to be the president, admittedly, in 2028. So I think the best thing that we could do is let's try to elect Vance as the president in 2028. That's going to be the goal. And I don't want any Democrats in the executive branch. I'm afraid of what the Democrats will do, man. I just don't trust the Democrats at all. I don't think anybody should, admittedly. I just don't think that they're a good party anymore. I don't think they were ever really a good party, to be honest. I mean, they were the party that did invent the Triple K. So, you know. Yep. Now, I will say this, though. I think this is going to be the last video that we watch for this particular stream. I'm going to go out and take a walk, probably shoot some hoops or something like that to clear my mind. I love it, man. Trump's the GOAT, dude.
Coastsider 7645 says, "You actually think this official out is right about Trump playing 5D chess?"
Oh, dude, he's absolutely playing 5D chess, dude. Trump is ahead of the curve. Trump is more ahead of the curve than you realize. First off, you don't become the president twice by accident. Trump understands the art of persuasion. Donald Trump is one of the GOATs in that field. Trump is a smooth operator. Trump knows what he's doing, man. You may not believe in him, but I do.
The fourth term, that's right. Bunch of Fugazi? Yeah, I guess so. I don't think he's going to make it on the midterms. I think that if the Iran war ends and he's able to spin it as a win, or the Iranian government is...
Well, I mean, the Iran war is pretty much done anyway, so it's going to be done here in a bit. You know, the midterms are coming up, but the Iran war is going to be done and over with in a matter of weeks.
Disposed, then I think that he will, but I do think that it makes him...
I mean, it's pretty much already done. All they have to do is secure the Strait of Hormuz, make sure Iran has no more military left, and then Iran can't do anything.
Trump has a lot of... he's really funny. He's really funny, and I love tweets like this. They're hilarious, even though I might not agree with them entirely, but he has a lot of baggage. He does. Like Trump, and the thing is that Trump, you get a lot of positives. He's really funny. He says things that nobody else will say, but at the same time, he does do things that, you know, it's like, you know, the Epstein files, right? And it's like, come on.
Yeah, the Epstein files, man, I felt the way he handled the Epstein files was completely terrible. I'll admit that. That's the one thing about Trump I'm going to admit. I'm not a fan that he's a big fan of crypto, and I don't like the way he handled the Epstein files. In fact, if anything, I think the Epstein files were handled so poorly. I got to admit, big win, though, is he got rid of Pam Bondi. That's good. Getting rid of Pam Bondi was a good deal. But yeah, Trump's handling of the Epstein files was terrible. Absolutely terrible. It was horrendous.
Did you really have to do that? And, like, there are negatives. There definitely are. Trump never forgets people being disloyal. He never forgets people. Is that... Donald Trump on retribution.
Oh, shit, dude. I want to hear this.
1992.
Let's hear it, dude. Let's hear it.
Anyway, but
tell me, I mean, you're going to get even with some people.
Yeah, I know. If given
they-
the opportunity, I will get even with some people that were disloyal to me. I mean, I had a group of people that were disloyal.
But how do you define disloyalty?
They didn't come to my aid.
Well, what did they do? They
small
turned their back
things.
on you?
No, but they didn't do.
Oh shit, that's what Europe did. Turned his back on him. Oh shit, dude. Is my boy Trump gonna get retribution on Europe? Oh shit.
Small things that would have helped. They didn't do larger
Give me
things.
one example.
Well, I had one man who frankly was on the board of a company that I was selling, and it was a tremendous sale for me. It was a great sale. Would have been a very helpful sale, and it ended up going through. But one of the things is that I had to take
Shuttle.
No, this was a different company. It doesn't matter which company, and it was a great thing.
Yeah, I think hiring Pam Bondi was a terrible deal. Absolutely.
Eric Klein 5347 says, was hiring her a bad deal?
I mean, yeah, Pam Bondi sucks. So yeah, firing Pam Bondi was a smart move. Not hiring her was a dumb move. Firing her was a smart move
for me. But one of the things is I had clear.
Dude, even the GOAT makes mistakes. Even great presidents make mistakes.
I had to clear the board. Now I only put him on that board because of the fact I thought I was doing him a favor. He got some money by being a board member, et cetera, et cetera. He contributed nothing.
Sure.
When it came time, I have 5 board members. When it came time to removing the slate and getting all my people, everyone said, I'm leaving.
Right.
Steve Ballenbach, Harvey Freeman, everyone left, except this one particular person said, I don't want to leave. He told my people, I don't want to leave. Well, when I heard about it, I went nuts, and I blasted him, and all of a sudden he left. But I consider that a great act of disloyalty. I put him on that board. Now, he did leave. I mean, he did leave. It's a little like Andrew. I mean, Andrew ended up in favor of Riverside South, but for all I had done, I had never asked him for anything. This is a great job.
So what happened?
This is a job that he should have been in favor.
I still think about the time Trump tweeted, I've never seen a skinny person drink Diet Coke. I remember that.
Well, it's funny because doesn't Asmund Gould drink a lot of diet soda? Oh, no, he drinks the sugar. I think he kind of fluctuates. I think Asmund Gould fluctuates between like Diet Coke and stuff. I don't know. I don't really remember what he drinks. I think he just drinks regular Coca-Cola. We'll see.
Do a poll in order to find out whether or not he was going to support it.
But how can you get even with Andy Stein? I mean, it's guys.
It's not a question of getting even. I can certainly be disappointed in certain people, and I was very disappointed.
Yeah, but you've already said an eye for an eye. I mean, he hits you, you're going to hit him back.
Well, I might.
Yeah, but
We'll
how
see.
could you hit him back?
We'll see. Hey, time will tell, I guess, right?
Yeah, are you looking for the...
Damn.
Time will tell.
Opportunity?
No, I'm not looking. I'm just really so disappointed in him. I'm disappointed in other people.
See, I wish this guy was the one that was running shit. I wish you would do more.
Old Trump. Old Trump is what we need. I mean, we're talking about young Trump is what I'm saying. Young Trump is preferable. Obviously, we got old Trump. Old Trump, a little delirious. Still is effective, by the way. People can disagree with me, but Donald Trump is an effective human being. He's sharper than people realize.
More of this. The thing that pisses me off with Trump is that he talks about it, but it doesn't happen. That's what makes me...
I don't know, dude. Trump has taken a lot of massive action, though. Has he been 100% on everything he's promised? No. I don't think anybody really can be in the presidential position, but he's doing the best he can. And honestly, it's good. I mean, I wouldn't say there's going to be peace in the Middle East by making Iran weak, but I will sell you this. I'll sell you this idea that it's going to be a lot less crazy down there. You know?
Me fucking mad. Like, the reason why I get mad at Trump isn't because he's extreme. It's because he's not extreme enough. Like,
I would like to see Trump get a little crazier sometimes, a little more extreme. That'd be nice. But at the end of the day, I think what we're getting right now, I think, is a good one. I still am not. I think the reason that he did the negotiations with Iran was to kind of stall a little bit, give the naval ships time to get to the Strait of Hormuz, and give them the time to secure it as needed.
Going in there like he not doing what needs to happen.
I was disappointed.
Give me one more moment, though. Before the markets end for the day, I do want to check and see what the markets are looking like today. Oh shit, the markets went up even further. Hold on, let me see if I can make any particular sale before the markets end for the day. Before the markets close for the day. VSS 155. What about, oh. Give me 1 second. $107.04, that's not bad at all. Oh, yeah. I'll sell it for a profit. Why not, man? Damn, I just got another profit for the day, dude. Dude, honestly, I've been profiting off of small cap ETFs like crazy. $5 here, $5 here, $5 there. Wow. Wow.
I was disappointed.
He talks
in this
ball,
one
he doesn't
man that
play?
Didn't want to get off the board.
All
No,
right.
he got off.
Okay, but he got off. So I mean,
no, he got off. He got off after being hit over the head with a cannon. Okay.
What
He
was the
got off.
cannon?
The cannon was me. And he
Oh, the cannon was me, dude. That is fucking savage right there. The cannon was me. That is savage AF, bro. That is savage AF right there. You guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you can. More subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. Yeah, if you guys can, tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It really does help the channel in more ways than one. We appreciate it. And, yeah, we're kicking butt, man. Kicking butt. I can't believe it, bro. I mean, this is crazy.
ended up.
What was the threat, though? I mean, did you blast him in the paper and that was enough, or did you say
the threat was just sort of a strong threat? I mean, he would have gone through a lot of hell if he didn't get off. And then he gets off and he acts like he does me a favor. He gets off. Okay, he got off maybe out of fear.
You owe me, Donald, because I'm getting off the board.
Yeah, and you know, it was like one of the great jokes of the century. But it ended up that he got off and the deal went through. But that doesn't mean I have to love this particular guy.
The cannon.
It doesn't mean I have to love him. I want somebody that's loyal from the beginning. That's
I am the cannon, dude. That is fucking tight, dude. That is the tightest line I've ever fucking heard. I am the cannon, dude. That is actually kind of cool, dude. This is amazing, man. This is amazing. Truly 100% amazing.
Somebody that's loyal because they're afraid or because they're this or because they're that.
Our president only has so much power. I don't know about that. You think Andrew Jackson would think that? I don't think so. What about Napoleon?
And I've had a lot of instances like that, but and I think, you know, and again, I think the new book, and I don't know why I'm promoting a book that's not going to come out for 3 or 4 months. I mean, I don't want to waste a lot of time, but I think that the most interesting aspect, that's right, we'll do it when you go national.
That's
okay,
right.
we'll do that for the national. Forget the local stuff.
No, the local stuff's important. Without the local stuff, there's no national stuff.
You don't do the second step.
Exactly.
But the truth is, I think the most interesting aspect of that book is the loyalty area, the loyalty chapters.
I bet. You measure loyalty in terms of your own relationship with Roy Cohn. You feel like that, Roy, you stuck by Roy Cohn, and
I do.
that's
I
true.
think
You
I-
showed your stripes by doing that.
Well, I don't think I showed my stripes. I think, you see, I'm so
this is what
loyal to people. Maybe I'm loyal to a fault, but I'm so loyal to people that when somebody's
Maybe I'm loyal to a fault. I love that shit, dude.
slightly disloyal to me, I look upon it as a great act of horror.
Who are you going to support for mayor?
Well, I think David Dinkins, I have to tell you, has
the mob
done.
ties. Yeah, see, this is the guy I want to have running shit, right? See, we need to have somebody like this is the right way to do it. He talked differently back then, yeah, a little bit. Like the thing is, like loyal to a fault is right, I guess so. And Trump before AIPAC was a goat. Current Trump is a worm. Well, I'm just saying, like in general, like this is the kind of shit like I want to have this. Like, I mean,
Trump back in the day, man, he's like, you double cross me, man. You double cross me, you're gonna get the boot.
Now, maybe, and the thing is, that's one of the things like I always said I liked about Marco Rubio is that Marco Rubio, it doesn't matter what Trump does, Marco Rubio will go up there and he will have his fucking back. He will have his back because that's the president. My job is to make sure that I am executing the vision of the president for the American people, right? He was elected in a landslide, and I'm going to vote for him, right? I'm going to do what he wants to Marcus Rubio, exactly. And that's respectable. I do. I think, and by the way, like if you're trying to do something, now, and I bet behind closed doors, Marco probably has a lot of disagreements. There might be like, oh, let's do things this way, that way. But whenever you come out, there is an aligned message. There is an aligned message and a focus.
A real good comeback. You know, you talk about comebacks. David Dinkins has done one hell of a comeback in the last
Marcus
6
Rubius.
months. And you
That's
saw
right.
what happened in Los Angeles, and you saw what happened. People really like the man. I mean, I've been with him and I've watched him, and he has really become a very popular guy. And
What's
I think
your
he's-
thoughts on recent Vance? I think J.D. Vance is a great vice president.
No, I think J.D. Vance, honestly, he's a great vice president, but I also think he's going to make a great president if he runs in 2028. I firmly believe Vance, I think Vance would be fantastic. And to those of you who don't think Vance would be a fantastic vice president, I mean, what are you talking about? Larson Christopher is asking me to TTS some of the recent comments that he's made. Okay. Give me a second. Give me one moment. Okay.
Larson Christopher says, gas isn't even at all-time high levels. How old are you? Do you not remember filling up a gas tank under Obama? Larson Christopher says, gas hit around $150 a barrel before. Larson Christopher says, and now the currency is massively inflated and most jobs have not kept raising wages in PAR to inflation.
True.
Larson
True.
Christopher says, use gold to tie the dollar to inflation. Gold used to be $1,200 and gas was $5/gal.
Yeah.
Larson Christopher says, $7.15/HR low OA. Larson Christopher says, pay. Larson Christopher says, so now that money is 1/2 value to before Obama.
Okay.
Larson Christopher says, Coaster, what data are you using? Larson Christopher says, Coaster, do you even understand my comments?
I don't think
Larson
Coaster does,
Christopher
dude.
says, Carrot. Larson Christopher says, Garza, please TDS my recent comments.
Oh, Vance returns, dude. Oh, yeah. Vance is the man. All right, everybody. We're excited, man. We're now at 10,000 subscribers. I can't believe it, bronies. You're a pink brony, bro. And you dance at the gay clubs, oh my God. I want to thank everyone for subscribing to the channel. I'm wearing a man thong down at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on crapping down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on crapping at the Pink Brony Club. Pink Brony Club. There we go, bronies. We're doing it. Oh shit, everybody's we got the leftists going cray-cray on the chat. Okay. We got the lefty lunatics on the chat going cray-cray. So many cray-cray. Oh my God.
I don't think that he really has the interest in international affairs. I don't think he really gives a fuck what happens in Iran. Probably doesn't give a fuck about Iran. And I respect that. I do. I respect that. Like, you know what? All right. Like, that's okay.
Going to be very hard to beat in a lot of ways. Now, I have to tell you that a year and a half ago, nobody wanted to run against George Bush. It took a man from Arkansas who was the only one, virtually one of the few people that wanted to run, because George Bush was unbeatable. There was no way you could beat this guy, and he turned out to, he just ran out of gas.
It looked like David Lincoln couldn't possibly.
Yep.
Tim Smith 4118 says, Garza should go around who's been looking for sponsors. The Michael Garza Show brought to you by Seven Devils.
That would be a pretty funny live stream. I just take my equipment, I just take my smartphone, go live, and then just go to all the different businesses and be like, hey, do you want to sponsor the Michael Garza Show? Now, we do put mustard and stuff on our face, and we're pro-Trump, but do you want to sponsor the Michael Garza Show? Oh, man, that'd be funny.
Nightbot says, gift a membership and help grow the channel.
I love it. If anybody wants to become a member of the channel, though, don't forget to become a member. It does help the channel in a lot of ways the more members we get, so I do want to thank everybody for becoming members of the channel. You guys are incredible, man. I appreciate you. Larson Christopher says, oh no.
Larson Christopher says, Gart's Show brought to you by Grindr.
Oh, man. I love it. I love it. But yeah, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, man. We got 10,004 subs, 10,004 subscribers, man. Whew, we just reached 10,000 on this particular stream. And I gotta say, man, I am on cloud 9 right now, mainly because you guys have been so incredible and so supportive, and yeah, I don't know what I would do without you guys, man. You guys help the channel grow, straight up, and for that I thank you. We're gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on fapping down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on crapping at the Pink Brony Club. Pink Brony Club. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to get some sunshine here in a bit. I'm very excited. Tonight we are going to be doing some streams. We're definitely going to be celebrating the 10K officially. We're going to celebrate the 10,000 subscribers officially tonight. Don't know how we're going to do it specifically, but we're going to have a good time with it. I think we're going to have fun. We're going to have a real good time, man. We're going to kick some ass and take some names and be really gay. So if you guys want, subscribe to the channel, become part of the growth. 10,004 subs. Once again, we're now at 10,004 subs officially. We got about roughly, how many new subscribers did we get this particular stream? I think we're at like, we got about like 40 new subs on this stream alone. So for that, I want to thank everybody just for being so generous and kind. And anyway, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the stream. I am going to record a couple of short videos. And and then after I'm done recording the short videos, obviously I'm going to upload them. Probably just do 3 of them. We're just going to do 3 short videos, and then I'm going to go enjoy some sunshine. I'll catch you guys later. And actually, you know what? Let's react to the rest of this video, then I'll...
No, Rubio, I'll look at just a minute. But no, I mean, again, like... You see, like, why aren't you settling more scores?
We're not done yet. We're going to finish. I did tell you guys that I was going to react to the rest of this video, and then we'll end the live stream, and I'll do some short video recordings.
See, I was hoping that's what was going to happen. It just hasn't really locked in. Don't you think this intervention from the U.S. is just going to lead to global financial crisis, price of oil? Yeah, probably is going to go up a lot, especially now that they're blocking the strait again. So it seems.
I don't think so, man. Here's the thing. I think that the blockade of the strait is actually a good sign. That means that the U.S. actually has control, and the blockade is temporary. They're blocking Iran out. They're stopping Iran on this one, which in my opinion is fucking brilliant. Which in my opinion is beyond brilliant. So keep Iran out of here. Yeah, keep Iran out is really the goal. Keep Iran stifled. That's the key, man.
What is this here? Masuma Ekbar, who is also known as Screaming Mary, was a spokeswoman for the Islamic terrorists who stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran and held 52 Americans hostage for 444 days, subjecting them to beatings, starvation, and mock executions.
My God, dude.
In 2014, the Obama administration granted visas to her son and his family to enter the United States. In June 2016, the Obama administration gave them lawful permanent residence via the Diversity Immigrant Visa Program. This week, bro.
Marco Rubio is a top G. Top G.
He really is that guy.
He's making shit happen, dude.
This week, I terminated their lawful permanent resident status today. Saeed, Asiya, Nashmi, whatever the fuck their name is, and their son are now in the custody of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Marco Rubio is a top G. Honestly, Marco Rubio or JD Vance, take your pick. I'm cool with either of them being the president in 2028, but I will say this. If JD Vance is the front runner for presidency, I really do hope that Marco Rubio is his vice president. Or vice versa. I don't know. I still think JD Vance needs to be the president. I think that Marco Rubio needs to be the vice president. That's what I believe in 2028. I am totally down with that ticket. I am absolutely 100% down with that ticket. Without a doubt. Hunted.
Pending their removal from our country. Her family should have never been allowed to benefit from the extraordinary privilege of living in our country. America can never become the home for...
Annie01200 says, okay, I'm out. I'll see ya guys. Bye Larson. See ya all tonight bronies. Congrats again Garza.
Hey, thank you Annie. I appreciate you. Big shout out Annie. Thank you big time. I really appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody here supporting this channel. I mean, you guys have been a big deal. No, you guys have been incredible. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for just keeping the channel alive, and you guys make it happen, man. You guys are a major reason that this show is so successful. We're at 10,004 subs, man. 10,004. So
anti-American terrorists or their family, and under the Trump administration, it never... Dude.
That's crazy.
My fucking guy, bro. Like, we gotta have one of these every day. This is what I want to see. Like, it's not enough to not let them in. We gotta kick them out. We gotta go in and remove them and send them back to whoever shithole. Bro, like, they're coming from, if they're going to Iran, oh, you like Iran so much? Go back. Time to go back. Fuck this. You go in here, you have people that are literal terrorists that are living in the country. Their family living in the country. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
This is outrageous. And their family, yeah. Kick them all out.
Hold on,
Get them
guys.
all out. Get them all. I don't want to deal with any of that shit. Divert it. Bro, by the way, delete this. Just delete it. Just literally take it, and everybody who is getting paid, just stop paying them.
Yep.
That's it. That's all you do. You literally just stop paying them. You tell them, you can come to work tomorrow, but you can't do anything, and we're not going to process payments for you anymore. That's it. Problem solved. No, I'm very happy. Fix the glitch. Yep, fix the glitch. Same thing happened. Same thing should go.
Amazing. Good for them, dude. Good for them. Good for them. Like, seriously, big time. They've said so many anti-American things. They've been, honestly, that was a smart move. Go Marco Rubio. Let's give a shout out to Marco Rubio, everybody. Marco Rubio's the GOAT. We love him. Honestly, whether he or J.D. Vance become the president of the United States, I'm fine with either. Marco Rubio or J.D. Vance, take your pick. I'm fine with anybody really at this point, as long as it's one of the two. J.D. Vance 2028, Marco Rubio 2028, take your pick. I'm fine with either. I think they're amazing. Trump's amazing. Fuck yeah, dude. This is unreal, dude. Unreal. Let's watch the rest of this, though.
But Ilhan Omar and her family, if Marco Rubio, if they, I am
if
not,
they find a way to get Omar out of the country, holy crap. She's terrible.
Not satisfied in the level of aggression and force that they are using to get rid of a lot of these people. I think that right now they're in like first gear. Now they're moving, which is better than being parked. But we need to go into third and fourth gear here. We do. We need to shift into a higher degree. And don't be scared. Exactly. And what we need to be thinking about is denaturalizing citizens. We need to be thinking about removing lawful permanent residents. We need to be thinking about like scaling down the H-1B program by like 95%. That's what we need to be thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what needs to happen. And I don't understand what's going on here. Denaturalize and deploy to Ilhan Omar? I would do that. Absolutely, I'd do it instantly. But also, you've got to keep in mind, the real problem isn't her. It's the fact that enough people voted for her. You got to get rid of all of them, too. It's not just...
Okay, hold on. You don't need to get rid of all the people that voted for her. I would say that's a little extreme. I do think that Omar needs to go, though. She's honestly just... She shouldn't be here. And if it's true that she married her brother to get citizenship or whatever, allegedly, that's insane. That is levels of insanity that, like, I'm just like, no way. No freaking way. Get her out.
It's not just one person. It's an entire community. It's an entire community of people that vote for that shit, that push that stuff, people that come into America, that hate America. They want to actively use and then take advantage of American people's generosity so they can abuse it and then use it to fund literal terrorism. It's crazy. It's crazy that anybody puts up with this shit. It's embarrassing. And honestly, like, if they went and did that, that would be crazy. My girlfriend voted for it. I will never understand people that vote for, like, I'll never understand anybody that votes for a ideology that would oppress them. I don't understand that. I think it's so stupid.
Absolutely. And that's the thing about Ilhan Omar's ideology. It's hilariously oppressive. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we're now sitting pretty at 10,004 subscribers once again. We're at 10,004 subs, man. We're there. We're right where we need to be, everybody. So I want to thank everybody for helping us get to 10K. We just hit the threshold, and I am going to go... I am going to get some fresh air. I'm going to drink some water beforehand. But, well, I got to do some short videos that I got to record. But other than that, though, I really do want to thank you guys for being so incredible. We're ready to roll, man. We're ready to roll. I'll let you guys go. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button. We're at 10,004 subs. We're always trying to get as many subscribers as we can get. But, yeah, once again, man, we're at 10,004 subs, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. Subscribe, man. It means a lot to me. It means the world to me, man. All right, but I'll catch you guys later. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe. And we will do a 10K celebration tonight. We already reached 10,004 subs. So I'm going to kind of try to plan out the celebration tonight, the celebration stream, but we'll see what we're going to do. All right, we're going to end the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2,